Hey,
How
another
you
boo.
doing? Hey, honey. You know I'm not gonna stay.
I know. Glad you
I just
came
wanted
up
to
though.
say, yeah, that live I was on this morning, I think it was human something. I
hmm
can't remember the second part of his name, but when I tell you thread red, it got so Jamaicans were so mad, and then the live
What?
shut down.
Shut up. Dang. I
Yeah, she was
missed
telling
it.
them how her mother took advantage of her mother
Uh-huh.
to get over here, then bring your whole family and then separate and make your own, which we knew that. But the fact that she was saying it to Jamaican guy, Birdie or whatever his name is, he's on your panel. And she read them for filth. They did
Really?
not like it. They did not like it.
Dang, I wish he posts his lives, his playback somewhere. Thank you, Nether Boo.
I'm gonna
I
see if he does.
his
If he
lives.
posted. That was a really good one. And then it just went away.
Really?
Woke
Dang.
me up.
I'm gonna
What you
ask
got
him.
planned for today?
Girl, no, I went to the grocery store this morning, girl. I made it to get a few items limped around. Then I came home. I just got through taking the dog out. About to rest this leg. I don't want to keep, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you get that rest. This shouldn't be too hard. Hope that we have a great show. You don't have the prompt up yet, but I know it's gonna be a good one.
I'm trying to think because I don't know who all gonna be available. I know Black Queen about to go, so I'm trying to think of a prompt I can tackle them on my own. So I don't know.
Miss Love and Netable, let me tell y'all what I just seen. I watched Tyreek. He showed this video about some Haitian immigrant activist lady, and she was going crazy, y'all, talking about immigrants don't have to leave this country. This is our country because we built it.
I
Yeah,
saw
I
it.
sent I
Yeah.
sent it to y'all. Y'all gotta see that.
I saw it. I saw her
Did
out
you?
there. hmm That's
Oh,
that's what I
baby.
should. That's what I should have put. I do have a prompt label. Who are the real Americans? Or I could create one. That'd be good. The
Yeah.
immigrants build the United States of America.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on, let me do it
Mhm.
while y'all here.
Yeah, that'd be a great prompt.
Huh?
That'd be a great prompt.
Hey,
That'd be
Wild
good.
Pigeon.
How you doing? Good morning, everybody. How y'all feeling?
Let me
And
tell
good
you,
I'm
morning.
feeling fine.
because
Good
I
morning.
think I'll be let me tell you right now, Wild Engine, because I be coming, I guess I don't be received well when I say this, but
What?
you're not following me.
Uh, well, I am right now. Excuse me. You're right.
Okay. And
Hey,
something
hey,
I
hey,
just
hold
be
on.
saying,
Wait.
no, it's
Wait, wait,
cool,
wait,
but
wait,
I
wait,
just
real
I
quick.
don't people be
Wait,
getting
no, real
offended
quick. But,
when I
but,
say you can't stay up
but,
here because you don't
but in my
follow
defense,
me.
but, no, don't trip. But in my defense, I watch you on YouTube all the time. And first, I'm catching you live for real. First, I'm catching you for real on here. First, I'm
Oh,
She
catching you.
thank
brought you
you.
over. She brought you over to
Right.
TikTok.
You,
Okay.
Thank
over
you.
YouTube. I always see on YouTube. Always, always, always. We watch you
Well,
all
I
the
followed
time.
you back, Wild Engine. Hey,
Appreciate you.
Brian.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, love world, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I
You know,
ended
I gotta
my
come over here when
but
you
I just
ain't
did it.
popping. You be popping too hard over here, man.
Man, I
I
first
can't
time
never
catching you
talk
here. I
to
always
you,
see you on YouTube.
love
You stay
world.
cracking. You cracking. You cracking. I promise you.
It ain't just me. I have to. This a whole show. It ain't
For
just me.
sure.
I know I'm the host, but my mods, I got to give it up.
Look,
And
I follow
Brian the
you.
mod,
Look,
but you
Yeah,
know
I'm a
what I
man.
mean. But
I follow y'all off of YouTube. That's how I got here. I promise. I'm
I
on
know
it.
I appreciate y'all over there.
Absolutely. We fuck with you.
Thank you, Wild Engine.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, what up though?
Nothing much, man. How everything been going with you? How y'all doing, panel?
Hey,
We
Brian.
good. Hope you well.
Love world, I told you it was gonna be great when I first talked to you. I knew you was gonna be great. I saw it. I said, let me step back now. She too big for me, man. I can't come on the panel. I'm the mod over here. I said, Lord, have
Don't
mercy.
even try. Don't
Folks
you can
acting all brand new and things, making 2, 3,000 a week. You know, getting that bag.
Hey,
I wish.
go on,
She
get
Look,
to
if
looking
I
it.
at
make it, I wish. One day, one day.
Oh, it's coming.
You deserve it, right? It's definitely coming. You popular on YouTube. I promise you, popular on YouTube. We all watch you. I shared all type of shit. It's popping. It's popping over here. We're on the YouTube
Well, I'm
side.
glad you in the room live so you can see how it's really
Well,
going down
well,
and to know
Landry,
that there
I
are not
cannot
many
my
help
first
edits.
it.
time. My
I
first
can't.
time.
I can't help it. Landry like ebonics. Whatever.
Laundry soap, that is the way we speak.
I
Okay,
can't
That's
help
laundry
it.
pile. It don't matter
I
what you
probably
talking
could
about. You
help
hear the
it, but
Ebonics talking to you down there? Is you cool?
mhm,
Laundry bag.
I
that
love
part.
my AARP. I don't want to change for nobody.
Hey, family strong. Family strong in here. I promise.
Yep, I'm about to go make this prompt. The
All right.
immigrants build the United States of America.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, good. We need to hear this.
Absolutely
This
not.
is gonna be a good one, Miss Love. Hi, hey guys. Yeah,
Thank you
y'all.
for the
I
gifts.
I was watching the immigrant
Yo.
and on I guess when they did the TPS or whatever, and she was just
Yeah.
you
That's
see that she was screaming immigrants built the United. I said, what the in what dang world is she living
what
in?
year are you talking? Give me a year.
And then do they
Give me a year.
understand that TPS is temporary? Y'all just
Right.
can't come over here claiming somebody's lineage, claiming somebody's country. I mean, I don't understand.
Because
I'm just lost.
I get it because we allowed them by default to come over here. Well, to embrace them. Been fooled to embrace
Ye-
them. That's
Yes.
all.
Uh, I'm
Been
white.
fooled, and now it's over, and they sick because it's
Did he
done.
say I'm white like he want a cookie or something?
Yeah, I
Right.
don't give a fuck. Excuse me.
You want a cookie?
I
Hell,
don't
we
give a
don't give a
damn.
damn.
Yeah, well, good for you. Shit.
Who said that?
Look,
What?
I said,
French,
whoop de doo, nigga. So what?
French
Oh,
down
I
here.
thought I thought we were talking
Cheese.
about racial stuff in here.
No, we not.
Oh,
No, no.
okay.
You
Hold
came
on.
in here with that.
Right, we
Hold
ain't
on,
talking about none of
y'all.
that.
Hold on,
Well,
y'all. Hey, Frenchie, how
All
you
right.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Did you want to talk about something racial?
If you want to, yeah, we can.
Like what? Go ahead. What's on your mind?
What do you think about that? I've been just talking to people about that whole Austin Metcalf and the other dude
Oh my
That
situation.
ain't
God.
played out to you by now?
Right.
You don't want to talk
Could
about
be a
that?
whole
No,
new.
I mean
Well,
I'm just saying it's new people who've got unalive now. I mean it's
right.
always I don't know if anybody in this room care too much about talking about Austin. Nah.
I'm glad he's dead.
You glad what?
Well, that's on you, and that's good for
I
y'all.
let TikTok shop. You glad Austin?
Right. I mute up right quick. I'm chilling. I'm tripping.
I'm glad he's unalived,
Well, I'm not.
and I'm also glad that that guy's in jail too.
Hmm. Okay. That's all
So,
you
what do you
wanted
think
to say?
about that?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, that statement.
Well, I don't really care because I know he'll be out in no time putting foot to ass on one of you motherfuckers real soon. So it don't matter.
Whoa, are you threatening violence against me?
I'm just saying what it is. What you know it is.
No, I don't know what it is.
Well, you know. We all know you know. That's why you on this fake profile and you ain't asking a black
This
man to
is
his
my
face.
real fucking profile,
No,
dog.
I believe it. You are animalistic people.
And I can't turn my camera on because you disabled it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
You didn't
did.
disable it. You have to have 1,000 followers. Do you have 1,000?
I do have 1,000 followers.
Well, that's not what I see. I see exactly 659 followers. So
Yeah,
come back when you got
but I can
roughly
turn my
300
thing on
more.
in other lives, so it's this live's fault.
Well, we don't want to see a bunch of lice fall out your head anyway. So we
Any
gonna
damn way.
let you
It's
snow
too
low.
early for this
Yeah.
bullish. Get your
Nobody care about that.
The fuck?
Y'all do that.
rage
Love was
bait.
handling him.
Girl, she was. What?
Do we care? We don't care about Austin.
See, they think they're gonna come up here and hit some kind of trigger. You're not gonna hit a trigger. The reason the
Yeah,
video went out is because all that court stuff is public after a while. But you notice they doctored everything before it went out, so we know you railroaded them, and we don't have to keep sitting up here talking about that because we know what it is. You're
thank
getting
you.
ready to be mad, not us.
Absolutely,
So you're
sis.
saying the white boy, you don't care that he's unalived? Is that what you're
I
saying?
said what I said is what I said.
That's
I'm
because you're a
saying,
stinky,
why would we
smelly
care?
bastard
Why? Wait,
nigger.
hold
And
That's
you
on,
why.
a
be real.
You're a
gold
nigger
Hold on,
nasty
be
bitch.
real. Wait a
Your
trash.
minute,
You're a
words
y'all.
don't
nigger
Hold
hit the
on.
bitch.
way
Go
you
fuck
Wait
think.
a
yourself,
minute,
you
y'all.
cunt
Hold on. Hold
motherfucker.
You
on. Hold
after
on, be
you.
real. Nether boo, y'all. Hold on.
You
Y'all, the
lousy
Black
bitch
Queen.
motherfucker.
Hold
Go
on,
die
be
too, you
real. Be
bitch.
real. Hold on. Now let me give y'all some backstory. I think Black Queen was in here with me, or was it Maroon and Odam? So it seems to me, you guys, that Be Real, he was cool, but now he coming up here hostile. He just got restricted. I didn't restrict him. He's mad because he had to wrestle with Odam for
Yes, he
about
did. I was
30
here for
minutes
it.
yesterday. And Brian, you know what that wrestling looked like.
Well, who he was wrestling with?
Odam, Florida.
I don't know who he
You
is.
don't know
Odam
who
brought the
Odam
real
is?
him
Uh
out.
uh
She
Nah, I
used to
never
be
heard.
over there with AI, the mod for AI.
Okay. I'm about to check out AI too. I don't really too much see AI. I think AI go live at night. I'm about to follow him too.
Man, she wrangled him all around this room,
Oh
unfortunately.
my God,
I
I
couldn't
wasn't
say
here.
nothing.
Oh my
I couldn't
God.
say nothing because, she brought it out of him. I thought he was cool, but that's what I get. I be feeling bad for people sometimes, and all
Hmm.
it takes is a little pressure.
Yeah,
Yes,
to
he was
bring the real
tiptoeing
them
and
out.
being nice.
Yes,
And then she just hit him with a little pressure. But you know why that pressure erupted him is because she was hitting him with true pressure. And he
right.
Yes.
could not escape the truth, and he didn't like the truth being presented to him face to face. And then he cracked. So now every time he come up here, I guess he feared he gonna crash out. But I knew he was going to automatically be restricted. You didn't have to pull him just because he was saying the hard ER. They get themselves pulled
Oh, he said the
trying to
hard
get you.
part.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't
What?
That's
hear
why
it?
he got
Oh,
restricted. That's
oh
why he
Oh,
got
no.
he
restricted.
was
He
going
called all of
hard.
us names.
He called us
Really?
nasty,
Yep.
filthy ends, and you
Oh,
didn't.
he said up
Oh,
here talking about he agreed with reparations. What we gonna do
Yes.
about the immigrants? What was he saying? All kind of stuff. But
And he
Odam,
sounded fake. Even when he was saying that, I didn't believe him anyway. Yeah, yeah, you should get reparation. Only those, I think that except for, unless, and when I heard all that, I'm like, dude, you're not for us.
oh
yeah,
man. See, that's
Hey,
yeah.
why I
love.
need mods. Yeah,
Hey, look.
Brian.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go and drop down, man. I got to record some. I've been working on YouTube, man. So
yeah.
I'm gonna record some videos right quick. But I'm gonna check your video out because I'm gonna
Okay.
see. No damn. What's her name
Brian.
or his
Oh
name?
damn,
Oh damn.
Florida. It ain't up. It ain't that video. I don't know why it muted. I can't. The last a couple of them this week muted, so I can't
Mm.
even post them.
Damn.
I
Oh
Okay.
know.
no.
Okay.
It's
Well, I'm gonna be
good,
back and
yeah.
check in on you, love. This the
All
only
right,
time I get a
Brian.
chance to talk to you when you starting up. Because when you start up, I'll be like, man, it's popping, it's cracking up in here. So shout out to you, love world. Shout out to
Brian,
the
come
mods,
back.
man.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm gonna be
come
back
grace
through
us.
here. Yeah, I thank
Mod
y'all, and I want to
Squad.
thank y'all mods too for helping Love's World also
Yes.
for helping her
Yes, we
the
love
show
her.
go on. I be busy, Love's World, but when I do
Oh,
come, I always try to make sure I help out if I can if you ever need me. So I
I
always be here. But shout
appreciate
out to
you,
your mods. You
Brian.
got some great mods, Love's World.
Thank you, and thank you for not
Thank you, Brian.
kicking me to the curb, Brian.
Why
We
would
getting
I
off
kick it
our
to the
about
curb for? I don't. Hey, Love's World, let me say this. I'm a one man band.
a
I'm
real
Michael
one.
Jackson without the Jackson 5, baby. There's nobody that can stop me from talking to who I want to talk to.
Thank you.
The spirit tells me who to talk to. And your spirit was always good
Amen.
with me when I first met you, and it's gonna continue to be like that. I can't let
Amen.
nobody just because nobody don't have that same spiritual feeling they have for people. Nah, I ain't gonna never stop talking to nobody.
Well, I
and
appreciate
I'm gonna stand on it. All right,
you.
baby,
Love,
be
I was
safe.
All
bye
right,
bye.
Brian.
I was
All right.
in one of Brian's lives and he was talking about how the young the YNs he say was always getting smart with him, talking smack, especially on the video games. He had a whole plan on how he was gonna go to their town, meet their mothers, sleep with him and then bust them YNs. The story got so good, I had to leave. I was like, hurry up and get to the end so I could hear. And he was making it up along the way. He is too funny to me.
Brian is crazy, girl.
Yeah, he was making it up along the way, and I'm up to just invested. I gotta know. Hurry up before I go in this meeting.
That troll last night was funny too that we did on Khalil, I think was
Oh,
his name.
what? Oh my God. And we just all fell in line. It was Miss Love started. Wait, because at first I was like, what's going on? And then I said, okay, I get it. I see.
Dang, I can't
Just
believe
falling
Be
asleep.
Real got up here. I gotta unfollow him now. I can't believe he got
Yeah.
up here. Thank you,
Very
Chill Will.
unfortunate.
I can't believe that's why. Thank God for the mods, honey. Cause I be over
Yeah.
here thinking people cool and it get me every time.
And you have the
Yeah.
right mod squad because it is a good cop bad. Like, we're going to be nice. We're going to do this. Oh, damn, I'm just going to come cut through all that thick lard and be like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
could be
Yeah.
up
cut you
here
in these
liking you. Oh,
comments.
they cool. She be watch out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm in the comments, and if you saying something slick, I'm going to mute you until you go up on the panel. Say it with your whole full bird chest. You ain't going to be down
With
here in
your
these
chest.
comments talking crazy. No,
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
it with your bird chest.
All right, hold on,
Right.
y'all. Hey Nas, how you doing?
Everything cool. What's going on?
It's going. I mean, this streaming, that's what's going on. What's your ethnicity, Nas?
Rastafari, Varian, Bahamian,
Oh, Bahamian. Okay,
Pan
you in
African,
the
everything
huh?
in it.
You
I
said
say
okay.
Pan African, everything in it.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. You want to
Yeah.
address it? Bro?
Yeah, man. Sure, sure. They help build. Bahamians help build Miami, Coconut Grove, and Key West. We was the first immigrants who came over there.
So it wasn't built already.
No, it
What
wasn't
was
built.
it all swampland when y'all got there?
Yeah, we teach them. The history said we teach them how to deal with the land because the Bahamas have similar land to Florida, South Florida.
What about the Seminoles?
Say it again. Repeat.
Sorry, what about the Seminoles? What was they doing? The black people who was already there before y'all got there.
What they was doing, it
Yeah,
wasn't it wasn't developed like how it is in the early 1920s and stuff like that. But
but who built the
The Seminoles that came to the Bahamas, I'm a part of that.
but who built the foundation of Miami of Florida?
It was what the guy name? You mean modernized? I talking about modern, you know. I ain't talking about huts. I talking about the modern South Florida. There was a guy named Flagler.
Yeah, I know about Flagler, but what was
Yeah,
the black? So what was the black Americans? What was the escapes?
the black Americans was there, but they wasn't much because they already gone migrated to the north.
So they left it unbuilt, no roads, no infrastructure.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like that.
It was all swampland,
It
huh?
was plenty swamp.
Interesting. I'm not from. I wish Maroon was here.
I mean, the history there, you know.
Hold on.
The history right in Coconut Grove, they have monuments and everything telling you about the
See if
history.
I can get Maroon in here real
He
quick.
can't build nothing that was already built. What did y'all came and did some landscaping maybe, but it
No,
was already built. Sir,
we built homes. We
we
built homes and all that, you see.
sir, we built this country.
Hey,
We
go
built
that, hey, the history there, you know. The history there. And then I'm
we
not to say
built the
something like that, you cannot.
infrastructures. We built this country. Now, did a few Chinese come along and help us with the railroads? Yeah, and they were paid to do it, and then they went on about their business. Where you guys maybe came along and was paid to add on to something, but we built the country.
No, I said help, you know. I say, remember I used the word help.
Okay,
I,
but listen, what I'm saying, sir, is way before that, slaves built this country
yeah,
on the
I
backs
agree, I
of
agree.
slaves.
But
I'm
same
trying to
time,
figure out if you did build it. If let's say what you're saying is true, why where you come from is not built. And I'm not just talking about where you come from. I'm talking about all the areas that everyone comes from that says immigrants built this country. Did you bring all the talent here and build the country and left no talent there?
No
Or is
man,
it just not true?
we built we
It's a
built
question.
we built our country too. I guess we was the only few black people in the world who don't flee. We ain't known as no fleers. We's the only maybe black country who got a open door to the United States where we even don't need a visa. We could go there with police record, walk in and go there and walk out. That says something. That says we don't flee.
Call it. Your country and come to a whole nother country and then say you built the country. Y'all did not build this country. This country was built on the backs of slaves
When
for
you go
free.
when you go
Excuse me.
Miami, go Coconut Grove and you will see the history there. That's it right there. It's right there for you
Hold
to
on.
read.
I hope
That's
nah.
not built in Miami.
Wait a minute, Black Queen, because I know sometimes um people don't understand us. But do you realize Miami is a city and it's 50 states with thousands and thousands of cities? I asked, did immigrants build the United States of America? Okay,
They,
you talking
they,
about Miami.
no,
Miami is not
I'm
our
talking
country. Okay, tell us what else other than Miami. What else? What else? The Rastafarians or whoever you know. What else they built? What other
well
states?
they say this they said a lot of immigrants came in and have built the railroads and stuff like that.
That was the
That what
Chinese.
they said. I can't verify that, but I know Bahamian history. I know about that part, but they say a lot of stuff on Google and stuff like that. They bring in a lot of immigrants. It's like the immigrants came in and bring
What
their
was the black people
ideas.
doing? What was the black Americans doing who've been over here for centuries?
Black Americans was doing their stuff too.
Okay, go ahead, chill. Will you got anything you want to add, or you want to go? You want to go or add something?
Good afternoon, loves. How you
Hey,
doing?
chill.
No, immigrants did not build this country. They did not. This country was built by Black Americans. And I just wanted to also correct the gentleman who said that they built Coconut Grove. No, you didn't, sir. Y'all didn't build it. Y'all
Pull
occupied
it up, Miss World. Pull it up, Miss World. Type in,
I'm
type in.
already,
Let's shut him down.
okay. I didn't talk when you were talking, sir.
Give me your facts. Then. No,
Sir,
you all
once
see what you want to do.
again,
You want to come
you
over
did
on
not,
Coming off
sir.
your
I did
mic.
not talk when you
come
were
on with all the
talking.
facts. Just
I
pull it
did
up.
not talk when
No,
you
pull
were
it up. Pull it
talking,
up.
sir. Y'all did not build Lemon City. Y'all didn't build. That was built by Black Americans. Y'all came and occupied that, sir. You moved there in mass numbers. The facts are the facts. Why do y'all always come over here and say that y'all built something, but you do not even show a replica of it in your country? You don't show a replica. Now, let me say this. The Chinese have Chinatown. They have Little Italy. They all have these replicas of where they came from. Why is it that when we talk to you guys, there is no replica of what y'all did in y'all country
Pull it
that's
up, Miss
here in
Love. Pull it up.
America? There's no replica of what y'all did here in this country.
I
Y'all
respect your
didn't build that.
platform, Miss Love.
Just
Pull
like,
it up.
just like I'm gonna tell you another story that they like to tell. They like to say that the Haitians built
Pull it
built
up, Miss
Savannah,
Love. I
Georgia.
respect your
They love this.
platform.
Sir, can you please finish?
You're
Can I
lying.
finish, man? Just like I said, they love to come and say that the Haitians built Savannah, like they came down there and won this immaculate war and they built it. No, you didn't. It was built by Black Americans. Y'all came down there and y'all lost the battle, and then y'all went back. But y'all love to say that y'all built it, and you can't even take claim for that because those people were considered the Saint Domingue then. But y'all love to claim stuff. Y'all didn't build this country, sir.
Okay, you're all boy from the Bahamas. What you talking about?
Just like,
You
sir,
got the
you
wrong
did
person
not
mixed
build
up.
it. You did not build it.
You got
You
the
did
wrong
not build
person
it.
mixed up, boy.
You did not build
You
it,
talking to
sir.
a
No, you
powerful
didn't.
Bahamian, boy.
Once again, you did not
You talking
build
to
it,
a
sir. It
powerful
was you
Bahamian.
came
Bow
and
down.
you came
Bow
and
down.
you
Bow down. Bow
occupied it.
down.
Why would let me ask you
You
something?
even own your country. You got
Why would I
you own your
bow
country.
down to a
You
third world? No, let me tell you something, sir. Let me tell you how weak you are. Outside of Florida, nobody knows anything
in a
about
third
y'all.
world. You living in a third world.
Outside of Florida, nobody knows anything about you. But wherever I go to in America, man, I see pockets of what my people have done. Don't nobody know nothing about no Bahamian once you come up out of Florida. So please stop.
We run our country. Our
Y'all
country.
don't run y'all country. Okay then. You say you run your country. So let me ask you this. Why do y'all flee over here and say that The white man is stealing y'all
Flee.
resources.
You
That's not
don't
running your
flee.
country.
You don't flee.
Yes, you do.
You flee.
If you have a, sir, you said you're Bahamian. Hold
You
on, hold
flee.
on. I'm going to contradict your lie. You said you're Bahamian. Why are you in America if you run your country?
I'm not in America. I'm in the Bahamas, fool. And
Sir,
if you
you're
want
not,
bet,
God, man, sir,
if you
sir,
want
you
bet,
just said, sir, you are not in, sir, your
let's
Wi-Fi too good. You're
let's
not in the
let's
damn Bahamas,
let's
man.
bet. Let's
You're not
bet.
in the
Man to man.
Bahamas.
Let's bet and make a bet.
You're
Let's make
not,
a bet.
you're
No, let's
not
make a
in the
bet.
Bahamas,
Are you
sir.
a coward?
Sir,
Are
why
you a
would I make
coward?
a,
Are
sir, let
you
me
a
tell you how
coward?
stupid
Do
y'all
you have
sound
any
when
money?
y'all
Do
be
you have
sitting
any
up
money?
here
You
talking
broke,
about let's make a
broke
bet.
fool.
Sir,
You
you're
broke
not going to
fool.
pay me if I win.
No,
Come
let's
on,
go.
man. You're known for being liars. You just told one lie. You
No,
told one
I
lie.
can turn on the camera. We bet, make a
You're
bet.
not gonna,
Let's
sir,
make a $5,000
sir.
bet. Let's make a
You're
$5,000
not,
bet. Let's
sir.
make a
You're not
$5,000.
gonna pay me. You don't
No,
even, sir. Let
let
me
Miss
say
World,
this,
let Miss
man.
World keep the
Let me
money
say
then.
this, sir.
You want to make a
You're not
$5,000
gonna
bet?
pay me five thousand
No, you
dollars,
want to make
sir.
a.
You're not gonna. What you're gonna do is move the goalpost and try to tell another lie. Y'all never pay. You don't even. If you're in the Bahamas, I know you don't have $5,000. So stop it. So stop it. If you are in the Bahamas, you're probably working on a resort. That's where the majority of your money comes from. Stop it, man. You're not gonna pay me, man.
Where you working? Majority you working at McDonald's?
So
Huh? That what you want me to say?
here's the thing. Here's the funny thing
Yeah?
about this.
You
If
working at
we
McDonald's?
are, if we are, sir, we're making more than you
Y'all
in your
gotta
own
have a good
country.
credit score
If
to
we
get something in
are,
life.
what's up, Lee?
You gotta have a good credit
If
score to
we
get something in
are,
life.
we're making the
If you don't
majority
have no
of, we're
good credit
making more
score,
than what you
you
are,
shit.
sir. Sir, stop it, man. No, you didn't.
If
Stop
you don't have a
lying.
good credit,
Just like y'all sit over there and say, y'all see, sir, y'all say y'all built everything,
if
but
you
there's
don't have a
no
good credit
replica
score
of
in
it
America,
in
what's
your
going to go with you?
country.
What
Show
your
me a
life to do?
replica of it in your country. Show me a replica of it in your country. Point to one thing that says that this is Bahamian culture
If you
and
don't
it
have a good
replicates
credit
it in
score,
Florida.
what your
Show me
life will
one
be if
thing,
you don't have
sir.
generational wealth
Show
in
me
America.
one, sir. You're sitting
You
up here
pay
telling a lie.
taxes
You
on
said that
you pay taxes on
you
your
say
property.
that you
You pay
run your
taxes with your
country,
money in the
sir.
bank.
When y'all run over here, the first thing y'all say is America is taking your resources. How
We
do you
don't
run a
run.
country and you let these people
Do I
take
need
your resources?
Do
Explain
I need a
that.
visa? Do I need to visit the embassy to come to
How do you
America?
run your
Do I
country? How do
need to
you run your
visit your
country?
embassy to come to the United States of America?
How do you run your country? Once again,
Banking
you
and
can't answer
tourism.
because you know what
Banking
I'm
and
saying is
tourism.
true.
Banking
If
and
you run
tourism.
your country, why do y'all run to America and say that America is stealing your resources?
That we
Just
said
answer
you
that.
are? Yeah.
Yes. All
What
of
they
y'all
got?
say the same thing.
What they
They're
got? What they
taking
got?
our resources. The only thing that y'all have in the Bahamas is tourism, sir. We
And
feed y'all
banking and
country. What are you
banking and
talking
banking
about?
and banking.
Sir, only thing y'all have over there is
And we
tourism.
doing a good job at that.
Nobody do. Let me ask you something. Do the people come over there? The majority of the people that travel to the
I'm a
Bahamas, do
licensed
they stay on
electrician.
resorts?
I'm a
Do
licensed
the
electrician.
majority of the people see, sir? Just all you do is lie. Do the majority of the people when they come over there, do they stay on resorts that's owned by whites, or do they go and visit the countryside? Tell the
You know
truth.
the majority resorts.
Once again, the majority of the
Wait a minute,
resorts that
y'all
they
gotta
come on
land
are
y'all
owned by
plane so
whites.
We
we
have
can
three
get through
major
these
I'm done.
resorts,
I'm
but
people.
done, love.
we have smaller
Okay, hold
resorts
on,
owned by
Nas.
Bahamians.
Hold on, Nas. Be real.
Yeah, yesterday, you're speaking of
Wait a minute,
yesterday.
but
I
hold
didn't say
on, be
one
real. That did not.
derogatory. Wait
Hold
a minute,
on, be
Loves.
real. You
Loves,
gotta
wait, Loves.
hold. Wait a minute. Let me say something to you. Hold on. You just came from up here calling us the hard ER because oh damn, and you had a disagreement. You tricked me. Be real. I didn't know you was a racist white man. Shame on you. Go ahead, be real.
Yesterday, ma'am, I never said
Uh-huh.
one
I'm
derogatory
talking
thing
about
to
today. I'm
anybody.
talking about today when you just left.
Today, before today, you didn't hear what someone said?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well maybe you should listen.
Hold
Number
on, be
one,
real.
and
No,
Let
number
me
I
let
two,
do
me tell.
listen.
wait a minute, I'm not done talking. Number
I don't
two,
care.
anyone
Listen.
that says that anyone deserves to be unalive is a scumbag.
Who cares? That was your white people
Yeah.
saying that. It
So
wasn't
you
us.
don't care
What
about
you
your own
call us
black
the
people.
info?
That's okay. We're even.
It
We're
wasn't. It
even.
wasn't
We're
us. It was
even.
your
Great. We're
fellow white
even.
man. It
I'm
was your
glad
fellow
7 black
roach.
people died in Chicago
Who
over the
cares?
weekend by other
Who
black
cares?
people. I'm
Now
glad.
leave
Not
and
weird
don't
because I
come back. You're
figured you
not
out.
welcome here
You're
with
a
the
phony
blacks.
bitch. You're a phony
You're
bitch.
not welcome
Hey,
with the
mother
blacks
effer,
any
you
longer.
racist piece of you better keep your ass out of here.
You refuse to
Sayonara,
hear
you
the
ruined
fact that it
it.
was his people that said it. It was
Right,
his people that got
exactly.
up
You
there and
can't
said
talk to the
it.
blacks anymore. Your access has now been denied. Hey, hey, N and M.
How you doing, Miss?
I'm doing
I see. I
good.
came in during an interesting time.
Man, you just never know. This man, y'all, let me get y'all since there's a few people. He came up here. I was cool. We was letting him up on the panel and everything. Oh, damn, got a hold of his ass. Wouldn't, dang, Black Queen. Wouldn't let him get out of his, she made him stand on the stuff she had heard him saying. He ain't like that. Now he want to come up here today and be mad at the blacks and call us the
You
N
know
word.
that's true is because
Yeah.
Odam is not even up here. He should have saved that if he thought it was that bad
He
for
was
when she
embarrassed
made
by
it
the
up
black
here.
lady. That's what it
Yeah.
was. It hurt his ego. How
And he
dare
was
that
embarrassed in
mammy?
front of the blacks.
Right. How dare that old black mammy talk to me like that in front of those other monkeys?
Yep. That's exactly what he was thinking. I was being nice to them, feeding them through the cage,
Right.
petting their head.
I love TikTok
Yeah.
shop.
We saw
That's
through you, bruh.
crazy. Yep. So let me see who was next. We got N and M. I'm sorry for cutting you off, N and M. You want to address the
No, ma'am.
prompt?
This is your platform. It's all good. I'll be patient.
Thank you.
Uh, so yeah, I can go through the prompt. Did immigrants build the USA? With
Wait a
Black
minute.
Americans,
What's your ethnicity, real quick?
foundational Black American, indigenous
Okay.
Black American.
All right. All
Uh,
right. Go ahead, N and M.
yep. So I'll say this: an immigrant is somebody who leaves an already established country to come to an already established country. If a country that you are going to, typically for a better life, quote unquote, is already established, that means it's already been built before you got there. So just by definition, you didn't build this mug. That's like saying I built a house but I didn't finish the basement. And then you come and I hire, Nas, and I say, hey man, can you help finish the basement? And then he goes around and says, well, after I finish the basement, yeah, now I built this house. No, homie, you didn't build the house. The house was already built. You just helped finish the basement. And you did a good job. Thank you. But you didn't build the house. So that's how I would explain it.
Thank you. Anybody got something to add on or rebut? No. Okay.
Just
We'll move.
say,
Oh, go ahead,
uh,
Nancy.
and to add to that, when you say you did a good job, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't do a good job.
Sometimes it's a bullshit job. Excuse my language. Sometimes it's a BS job, right?
Yes,
You didn't do the drywall correctly. You use cheap
exactly.
products.
The wind blow and the house will fall over.
But don't
So
say you
no,
built the house
exactly.
just because you did a cheap job on finishing the basement.
So let me ask:
Yeah.
do
Good
white
morning,
people
everybody.
do whites them consider immigrants?
I,
The ones who came first.
the ones who came first.
Yeah, pilgrims or whatever they call them, the pilgrims, whatever that their name.
What do you mean the ones that
You
came
said
first? There
do
were
they
people
what?
already here.
Yeah, the ones who had the 13 colonies then. Those ones, the whiteys, they was immigrants.
You think they just came here and
Yes,
didn't
they
see
were
anybody?
immigrants. They
No,
were
I'm asking if they're
immigrants. No,
immigrants.
his
If they're
question
immigrants.
was, do you think that the white people who came at that time were they immigrants? The answer is yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you think they have any say in building the country to a USA from then to now, 2026?
Okay, so here's my take on that. um, they may have built some things after they learned from our ancestors. I'm going to say that because when they came here, they didn't just come to flat land and say, oh, and let's go get people and make them build. We were built and established, civilized, running, living, loving life. And they came here, saw this, came in bigger numbers, colonized because our ancestors were nice people. We were welcoming people. And then they came in, pulled the wool over our eyes, and then everything they wanted after that, that they could not do, was done for them by force to our ancestors. So they didn't come to a flat land. However, if you look back at the land they left, they think that Leaning Towers of Pisa is an attraction when they should be fixing that land. Canada might look good in Ontario, it might look good in Quebec, but then when you look back farther north up, it is undeveloped land. So all of the white European continent and all that other land over there where they came from, underdeveloped. America is the most developed.
So
And
like
the
yeah, so,
reason
so
I
let me
say
ask you this
that,
then. Let me ask you this then. Let me get to the meat. So if all the immigrants right now, including the whiteys, them Caribbean Africans, decide to leave America right now and say, let me carry my wealth, my possessions, how would America look?
would be
Much
okay.
better.
Beautiful as
So you,
hell. We'll
Would
probably
be
have
okay.
flying
would you
carpets,
want to be a
living the
first world?
minutes,
Would you
and
want to be a first
everything.
world? Would you
It
want to be a
look
first world?
beautiful as
We were
hell.
first
Much
world when
better.
they
They
got
carry
here.
all the gas stations and the banks and all them things.
We were
Just
a
Yeah,
first
we were
world
first
country
world
when
when
you
they
got
got
here.
here.
What you
You know,
trying
you
to
know
And
what's
we were
say?
funny?
already
Can I say
trading the
something?
other locations and lands. We were already trading,
But
which
hold on,
means if we
can I say
needed
something real quick?
something, yes.
Yeah, can I say something?
If you don't mind me
Yeah.
saying something, big homie, that was some deep shit right there, though, man. I gotta remember that one, though, man. I'm sorry I ain't said nothing yet, but
Actually, it wasn't though. It wasn't though.
well, let me tell you why
Wait a
it
minute,
is deep
gospel.
to
Let him
me.
get his time, then you gonna get yours. Go ahead, D Lovely.
Let me answer the prompt with it too, so I can tell you why it's deep
Oh,
to
you
me.
responding to him. If you ain't responding to him, it's not your turn yet.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait.
All right, go ahead, the gospel.
Yeah, so that's a common talking point that I hear from a lot of immigrants. Number one, the entire narrative that we've been told about this land is completely false. Right? This country was completely developed by African Moors centuries before contact with YT people. YT people, 8 nations, in fact, had to take us to war to conquer this country. The only part of this country that wasn't conquered was Florida. And so I don't want to get too deep into the historical narrative, but the Buffalo Soldiers, for example, are a very perfect example because they were used to hunt down Africans who fled from plantations and went to Florida because it was the only unconquered land in this country. So fast forward, 1776 when they finally won, not against Britain, against us, right? That's true, right? You just have to know where to look. And to say that immigrants built this country, no. What you were brought here to do was to maintain it and to convince you that you are better than the people who are already here, to separate you from us, right? You will have people who look just like you will tell you to your face, I'm not black. I'm not black, right? As if they see you different. No, they only used you. And it's embarrassing to hear other black people talk about, well, what if we leave? The reason you're here in the first place is because the same YT people took the resources in your land. And so you had to come here to try to build a better life. What do you mean if you leave? Leave and go where? Back to where they already took everything from you? Then you come here and then try to convince yourself that you are somehow better than the people that already been here, when the truth is the same oppressor is doing it to you in your own homeland and they doing it here. Right? I get so sick of hearing people who are black but tell themselves that they not because they come from Jamaica or Haiti or wherever the fuck. Right? It's embarrassing that you allow these people to divide us in a way that prevents you from seeing the bigger picture. The point has always been to divide us, and you just did it again. What if we leave? Where you going?
And I
Where?
think I think it's an important. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. Go ahead.
Nah, dead.
I
Now
think it's an
you can
important.
finish. You can have your final say in and them. Go ahead.
Sure, thank you, man. So I think it's an important thing to note that when YT folks started coming over from Ireland, Greece, uh, different parts of Europe, uh,
Thank you, King.
their job was to assimilate into YT-ness, and they were eventually accepted into YT-ness. Your job as immigrants from the diaspora, you were supposed to assimilate into blackness, and you didn't do that. We
I agree.
fought for you to do that, and you didn't do it. That's the difference. That's why Greeks are called YT now. That's why Italians are called YT now. That's why Irish are called YT now. But you come over talking about, I know black, I'm Dominican. I know black, I'm this. Your job was to come and assist us. That's what we
Right.
fought for. And you didn't do it. That's why we have a problem right now. And then you got
And
into our politics, which made it even worse to fight against us systemically. I
Let
land with that.
me ask you a
and
question.
just to
Okay, hold on, Nas. Hold on. Wild Engine, you okay?
Can I respond to that if I may?
Wait a minute. Because it's not, we got to rotate that one. You all
Yes.
right, Wild Engine?
Yes, ma'am. I'm back. I'm back. My bad. I've been moving around when they was talking.
Okay,
My
no,
fault.
that's okay. You can mute up. I just wanted to check on you.
Yeah. All right.
All
I'm
right.
mute.
All
Yeah,
right.
thanks.
All right.
Okay.
The gospel, go ahead. Your turn. You want to
yeah,
address the prompt?
and another very no immigrants didn't build this country. The only thing immigrants came and did was help the machine run. Right? We built the machine. The machine was already in existence long before any of these people got here. And I'll tell you something. YT was not a thing until Bacon's Rebellion, right? And Bacon's Rebellion, the Irish settlers that came here to this country were treated just a teensy weensy bit better than black people. And so what happened was they became comrades. And they became comrades and they fought against the system. And then the people who ran the country said, wait a minute, right? If we allow these people to realize that it's really about a system, it's not about a color, it's about the few controlling the many. If they all realize that, we lose power. And so they created whiteness after Bacon's Rebellion. And those same Irish people who are brothers in arms were the people who originally formed the KKK. That is how pervasive this shit really is. That happened.
Absolutely.
That happened.
But I mean, y'all expected the whitey
Wait a
man.
minute. Hold on, Nas. His clock's still going. You done? The
Oh
gospel?
yeah, I'm done, sister.
All
I'm
right.
gonna, cause I could go. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie.
Anybody got a rebuttal or disagree with what the gospel said? No. Okay. It's your turn. How you doing, Itza?
Hey, fam. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The immigrants built the country with black Americans. Hell no. You can't build a country that you're migrating to that already has a foundation set. It makes little no sense. People bring up the Asians. The Asians came and did the railroad work after we already set the foundation. Italians came after foundation was already set. Everything was already set in America. It makes no sense to say an immigrant came and built America. Black Americans had to fight to get majority of the melanated immigrants in here, and they come here and claim they built the country. America's ran off of black ingenuity. Black American has been that way and is going to die that way. I don't understand all this all this rhetoric, and it's coming from the blue party. It's coming from all these people getting in positions of power and thinking they have control when really they got there by cosplaying us, and it's really a terrible thing right now. Americans, and we need to stand up. We need to make sure that the world knows that who really built this country and whose ancestor lineage goes back to this bloodline. I'm gonna land right there.
All right. Thank you. Um, Go ahead, Nas. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I want to paint you all a picture, right? In this social construct of white and black and all this. So in this construct, the whiteys them they know what they was doing. So when they allowed the civil rights and these immigrants to come, they didn't allow them to come there to you to join up and to be this now majority. No, it don't work like that. You see, whiteys just be thinking serious. They be thinking long for future. You see, so they brought them there. You know, you have about the Valley Lynch letter. They trust us only, all the Negroes, the darker ones, the ones from the Caribbean, the mainland ones. Y'all go fight. So it's divide and conquer. We can scatter y'all, and we can rule. We can be united. You say, saying? Check them out. Look after World War II. Most of them countries get kaboom, level. Japan, Germany, Poland, all them. You see right now they first world countries because they help out each other. But see the Negroes, you understand this thing. So you can't blame the immigrants when I mean, they shouldn't have gone against you all, but that was the whole plan for them to bring the immigrants to the United States. They always keep you all back. And when you all put black on Americans, you see whiteys don't call themselves whitey Americans. We Americans.
All right, hold on. Land your plane. We're gonna get to Izza
So
then.
when you all say you all black Americans, that means you all maybe is part Americans. You all in foundation. That's what they say. They say you all say you all be black Americans. You all maybe half Americans. Whitey
Boy,
never
now,
say the
hold
whitey
on.
American.
Go ahead, Izza.
Yeah, first off, white Americans do call themselves white. I don't know what he's talking about. And second of all, we're giving white Americans too much credit. You can't be a part of a plan if you're not gullible. You came here and you decided to act that way. You had every choice in the world to come here and actually unify Black Americans. That's not true. You guys been over here 60 years and you don't understand the game plan that white Americans have set for you, and you just said it. So I don't understand how they're still following it. How you're still being used as a buffer class in America when now you actually understand what's going on and you literally just spoke it out your mouth. So it makes no sense, and it's not really an excuse anymore. YT people weren't that powerful. You guys got here, and you guys made your decision when you got here. And I'm gonna land right there.
All right. Hey, tell the think tank. Hold on, Brett, because he was up here and he dropped.
Yeah,
Tell the
yes,
think
ma'am.
tank. You want to tell the think tank is from Nigeria. You want to address the prompt? Tell the think tank.
Yes, ma'am. And first and foremost, happy Saturday. Thanks for having me up on the panel. Very
Happy
interesting
Saturday
topic.
to you too.
Much appreciated. So, did immigrants build the U.S. with Black Americans? Okay. Yes, in a way. Enslaved Africans built the U.S. So the Africans that were brought here during the transatlantic slave trade built the U.S. So the only question is, do you consider them immigrants? So they were forcibly assimilated here in order to be exploited for labor to enrich, the plantation owners and the founding fathers and the people who were exploiting them. But their labor did create wealth and did enrich the nation, and they did, build a lot of infrastructure and created wealth for this nation. So it was the enslaved Africans who built the nation. But I wanted to respond to one other comment. Somebody mentioned that. I'm sorry, did I get muted?
No, you just stopped talking.
No, I was talking and then for some reason I said, okay, so um, somebody mentioned that when Africans come over here, they don't want to be black or something to that effect. Me no black, me no black. But it's really interesting because when I say that I'm black, an FBA will say, no, you're not black, you're African. And if I say I'm black, then you say that I'm trying to cosplay, I'm tethering. So it's FBA's this rhetoric is so poisonous because it creates division. It creates this, you say that you don't. We come over here and we don't, build with you. We don't, we're not on code. But if you don't want allies. What you want is to be like some kind of a special status. You want like some kind of house Negro supremacy where you're a premium black and
You don't
everybody
think
else is.
we're special people? Tell the think tank. You don't think it's
Uh,
nothing special about us?
yeah,
So,
you're
so he's
unique.
responding to
Wait,
my
wait, hold
comment.
on.
If I could have a chance to
You're
respond when he gets.
unique
Oh,
in the.
okay. You can respond after he finished. Go ahead, tell
Yeah,
the think tank.
yeah, you're unique. There is a unique history. The enslaved Africans who were brought here did create a unique history and unique culture in response to enslavement in America.
We were
Yes,
not brought here. Stop saying that. It's not true.
well, you were. There were slaves brought here. So
We were not. We were not. Mansa Musa's older brother came here. Mansa Musa, I don't know if you know who Mansa Musa is, but
okay,
his older brother came here and settled this land. It's a
right.
very good book that
There,
came before Columbus by the brother Ivan Van
there is an
Sertima.
identity
Read the book.
crisis. There is an
We've been
identity
here.
crisis. So shout out to you for the identity crisis. But it was the enslaved Africans who were brought here, but somehow their descendants they don't know who they are anymore. They're struggling to find their true identity.
Okay, land your plane. Then you
And
got
To
in.
him with the
I land.
identity
Hold on.
crisis. You
Okay,
said that you had.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
it's uh,
Go ahead,
so
internet.
I think it's very well documented that the first people who were enslaved on this landmass did not come from Africa. They did not. So you already had indigenous people who were enslaved before African slave ships came to the United States. That's exactly why the blood that runs through my veins is both European with some African in there and also indigenous, right? And you can imagine, of course, how the European got in there, unfortunately, right? But to say that the United States or this country was just built by enslaved Africans. No, how can you negate the fact that people who were already existing on this land were the first slaves before Africans came here?
That's not true. It's not true.
Wait a minute. Hold on, gospel.
It's
So while
remarkable.
now I have to rotate you down. Thank you. Come back, Wild Engine. I got to bring my mod up. Okay.
She could
So
take
let's.
my spot, honey. She could take my spot. I'll be in the comments.
Okay.
Hey,
Can I respond?
American. Drop me
Hey,
down. Thank you, guys.
sis. Good afternoon. Well, good morning. Why am I thinking
Yeah.
it's the afternoon? Good
Hold on.
morning, y'all.
Good
Thank
morning.
you,
Happy
Netta Boo.
morning. Okay. So Itza wanted to go. He raised his
Uh,
hand. So go
can I
ahead.
respond? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. After Itza, I'll give you your
Okay.
final say so we can get to the next person.
All right, go
Then
ahead.
we'll go to open panel. Okay. Go ahead, Itza.
Well, first off, when he says that Africans that were enslaved were immigrants over here, well, no, they weren't. There was nothing to immigrate to. There was no set up a unified land in America, so that's not really true. There was no corporation in America to be an immigrant to, so that's false. Two, when you talk about the Africans that were brought over here, being African doesn't really mean anything. Just saying you're African means nothing. Africans in the homeland are connected through tribes and bloodlines and traditions. So when they got sent over here, they got sent over here because they were oppositions of you guys. You guys didn't like them too much. So those are the ones you captured and were willing to sell to the Europeans. So let's stop acting like you even have connections with those people that end up getting sent over here. This is a bunch of confusion. There is no identity crisis. This is you guys trying to connect to us when we've been disconnected, that part of you guys, for over 500 years. It makes no sense. And I'll land right there.
Okay, tell the think tank final say.
Okay. So, as you can tell, you don't agree as to your origin. This gentleman says that you're a Moor. Some of you say that you are indigenous. Some of you say that you have African ancestry. Afro-Indigenous people do exist because the Native Americans owned slaves and they took in some runaway slaves and there was mixing as a result of that created Afro-Indigenous people, but you're not indigenous to America. Europeans did, forcibly SA their the slaves in their possession and force their genome into the African DNA. So that's where your European DNA comes from because you were owned by the Europeans. But there was no native black people in this country before the transatlantic slave trade. And the Europeans who came here were immigrants, and so were the slaves that they brought here. And I land.
Okay.
Okay, that's a lie. Can I straighten that lie out,
Okay,
please?
hold on. We
Pretty
gonna have
please.
open panel. Just 1 second. Let's get to these people and then we'll have open panel. Britt Brat, go ahead. You want to address the prompt?
Doing today.
Hey.
Doing today. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so I think that the question is a pretty nuanced question because it's a lot of layers to it. So the way he's trying to flat out, oh yeah, African slaves came, they were no, that is incorrect. So when you're talking about the nuance of the Americas, you're talking about the start of the Spanish and French coming over to the America, what is known as the Americas first. So the English hadn't even made it yet. Britain, none of those people had came. With that being said, it's impossible to say Oh, yeah. Immigrants, they came and built this country when a lot of their countries are not built in a way that is sufficient for them to live and live comfortably the way they do here. So if you're not able to use those skills at home, you can't go take those skills to nowhere else. That's the same thing with so-called African slaves. It's no way you talking about a journey from Africa to the Americas. You would have been able to get off these boats and build anything because you would have been disease ridden. So with that being said, when you're talking about the Americas, first you have to go according to who was here first. The Spanish arrived first. Then it was the French. They came next. Then you had the British. They was on the East Coast. They hadn't even seen the central states in the U.S. nor the West Coast of the U.S. So they absolutely had no clue who was there. So with that being said, it wasn't until they acquired those lands when they found out, oh, it's Negroes all throughout this land. So they were able to see, like, oh, this is a melanated land, like the Spanish and the French had been writing. So the misinformation that you putting out, you just need to do a little more research, my man. There's books out there. All it do is take to read a book. That's it. And I land my plane now. They did not build America.
Yeah, and I had to remove that with Black Americans that because I just noticed that that wasn't what I instructed it to do. It was just did immigrants build the United States of America? Because as we know, people are saying that. Is the comments off?
Comments are
Looks
off.
that way. Thought it was my
Okay.
phone.
All right, go ahead, Gospel.
All right, so we gonna so I want to start first because you will often hear these talking points from Nigerians, right? And so my very simple question to any Nigerian would be, how is it that Nigeria has the fourth largest oil supply in the world, right? That's controlled by white people, but they can come here and criticize who we are, right? They have to come here, they got to scam and do all the shit that they do because they can't take advantage of their own natural resources because they let white folks take it and then come here and tell us where we have been neglected, we haven't done what we supposed to do. So numbers don't lie, right? Indigenous people, so-called Native Americans, they're not the Native Americans. Everybody on this planet except black people have Neanderthal DNA. So Neanderthal DNA is derivative from European people. European people have only been on this planet between 4 and 7,000 years. There's a very good book by a brother named Ivan Van Sertima that documents structures, mounds, pyramids, sculptures that predate European existence by thousands of years. So your argument that these so-called Native American people who also have Neanderthal DNA were here before African people were. That's not true. It's just not true. And I'll tell you the
Who
real
said that?
reason
Who
why.
said that?
Hold on. I'll tell you the real reason why you all talk the way that you talk. And it's very simple because numbers don't lie. Take a project like in New York City, you take Queensbridge Housing Projects, which has approximately a little more than 3,000 units. So those 3,000 units, you just say average spends $500 a month in food, right? That $500 in food amounts to $1.5 million per month. Guess who that 1.5 million is divided up by? The Arab that owns the corner store, the Indian person that owns the fucking 7-Eleven and the gas station, right? The Africans who sell whatever they sell, the Koreans who sell whatever they sell. All of your talking points and your division is designed to keep us from understanding. And the reason you hate us so much is
You gotta
because
land the plane. I
you
look.
are afraid of us realizing that you need us. You don't want us to realize that. That's why you talk the way you talk, because you don't know what you're talking about.
All right, thank you.
So we
Hold on, tell the think tank. Let's get to 100. Willow. Willow. Okay, we can have an open panel. If
So
y'all can do it civilly.
So he's a
I
Moor
can.
because of housing projects
Take your
So
oil back from BP,
here,
and
sir.
oil. That makes
Take
you.
your oil
here's
back.
It's not
here's the thing.
connected.
Here's the thing
Worry
I
about
don't
your own
understand.
home.
Here's the thing I don't understand. How can we possibly fathom that melanated, dark-skinned people with woolly hair have acquired or been on every single landmass in the world, from North Sentinel Island to Papua New Guinea to Hawaii to Fiji, everywhere, but somehow to in Ecuador, in the Philippines, but somehow ninjas did not make it to this big ass landmass that we now call America. That is beyond ridiculous. That's I just don't understand how anyone could fathom that.
Is there any evidence that they were here, though? You just because you're
100%.
incredulous doesn't mean that that's proof that it happened.
There's a
You actually have to
Capricornia of
prove that it is.
information showing that it was people here prior to the colonizers coming over to the Americas. So what
Is
do
it
you mean?
archaeological? Is it archaeological? Did they leave
Archaeological,
artifacts?
yes.
Beyond archaeo,
Archaeological facts,
yes.
journals from explorers, all of that. All you have to do is do the research.
Was there a
Ivan Van
civilization?
Sertima, Dr. Ben, John Henry Clark. Do some research.
Was there a civilization?
Yes.
There was a thriving civilization.
Okay, look
Read
at all right.
Christopher Columbus's diary.
So which
Right? Do some
civilization?
research.
Which
So let me
civilizations?
ask
Do
you this
some
then.
research.
Let me
Which
check this out now.
civilizations came here, though? Which civilizations?
Do some research.
Look
You
at all
have
right.
no
Listen
answer.
to
You
this now.
literally
You
have
got
Olmecs. You literally have Olmec statues that look like people who come to the
The
cookout.
Olmecs are in South
Look.
America. The Olmecs are in
It's
South America.
America,
Exactly.
right?
so what all right.
So
They
you're
was
an
talk,
Olmec? Are you an Olmec? Is that what you're saying? You're one of the Olmecs.
Gee, it was thousands of tribes here. Stop acting slow.
what the
You
tribes
just said
name?
that you just said
Very
Africans
obtuse.
came here.
Extremely obtuse.
You just said Africans came here, and African civilizations were here before Columbus arrived. And then when I asked you,
I
you
didn't
said
say
the Olmecs.
Africans came here.
Y'all have a
I
good day. I
said
can't do this.
that people of melanated skin were on every single landmass, including islands, even in Micronesia. Do you think they didn't find this big ass landmass?
Okay, who are these people? Which people are we talking about?
Oh my gosh. Are
Be
you
specific.
you're
You asked a
being
simple question, man. Answer
Which
him.
people?
If
The
Okay, you said there were
conversation is
black
I
people.
I
disingenuous.
got something to say.
Who are the people?
Okay, wait a minute. So there are thousands of cases where indigenous black people have sued, okay, for being enslaved when they shouldn't have been enslaved at all. You have Robin versus Hardaway in 1772 in Virginia, Rachel Viney case in 1791 and 1806 in Virginia. You have the Jane Gibson case in 1804. You have Jane Indian versus Carr versus Massachusetts in 1670. You have Dred Scott. So there's so many different cases of indigenous black people here being enslaved and mixed up with Africans. So what are you talking about? What are we really
okay,
talking about?
Yeah,
so tell me
because
that.
the Indians own slaves.
No,
That's
no.
where they.
I
That's where you
said
come from.
indigenous black people. Are you listening,
And I
Tether
think
Think Tank?
I
And
think it's
Put
y'all
your
forgetting
important.
the
thinking cap
part.
on.
The Indians owned slaves. Some of those were
Why? So tell
melanated
me something.
Indians.
Why the tree
It's
major?
No,
important to
all of
note.
these, wait a minute. All of these cases were American Indian Negroes. Are you listening?
Classified
Indigenous
So
classified
Indians.
why the
as
tree major?
black.
Why the tree major
Indigenous,
religious folks still
yes, that
mention it?
were reclassified and enslaved.
They were
There's thousands of
reclassified.
cases like this.
Do you
They
not
were
understand?
reclassified.
For someone to come across a boat, you have to document them. You can't classify somebody that's not documented.
You're
Y'all don't
confusing
Their
yourself.
understand that?
freedom, freedom suit claims.
So what was the
All you have
population
to
on the
do is
side
look
then?
it up.
What was the
I just,
population? What
I've
was the
looked it up.
huh?
population on the side? What was the population in this Americas at this time you are talking about? What was the population?
What you
You're
mean? What
asking
was the
dumb
Like a lot of
questions.
people
population?
will
There
say,
were
oh, a little bit,
millions
a
of.
small amount, a small
Listen,
amount.
there were millions of people here already.
Okay, hold on. Let me stick a pen. Let me stick a pen.
There were
So,
only
so you telling
about
me?
three. Wait a
So.
minute.
I,
Now you can't ask me something and then talk over me. If you want the answer, just give me a second. There were only about 300,000 Africans that they brought here. The rest of them were already indigenous people that were reclassified and thrown into slavery.
What's the
What do
name of
you
the
guys?
tribe?
so,
What's this
so how
tribe?
many
There
boats?
are thousands of
What tribes
cases
you want
of
to know? The
indigenous
Yamasee tribe?
people. Wait a minute. There were thousands of cases of indigenous people um that had cases that they sued. So you have to go and research. I just gave you a lot of them. Go do the research yourself.
So how many millions? How many boats? How many boats of
I'm done
Europeans?
talking to him.
How many boats of European came?
These are dumb questions you guys are asking.
Voyages.
I'm trying to keep it simple. You're
Hey,
indigenous.
100. Hold on, we have a new guest. Hey, 100. How you
Hi
doing?
guys. Hi. I'm
Hi.
doing great. Thanks for
You
having
want
me.
to you want to
Go
address
ahead.
the prompt?
Yeah. The immigrants build America. No, no. Most of you guys didn't come here. None of you guys really came here till after everything was done. Even like the Ellis Island ones, they didn't come till everything was done. And then the rest of you, like the Caribbeans and the Africans, you guys didn't come in appreciable numbers until like the 70s or 80s. So you can't come in and holler, oh yeah, I helped you build something when you weren't part of the struggle in the first place. You come after everything's done and then say, yeah, I helped. How? It's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful, and it's rude, and it's done for. It's about resources. It's about money grab. Because 5 years ago, y'all had no problem telling us we weren't African. Not one problem. You're not African. You're not African. Hell, if I go on the continent now, they'll tell me I'm not African. But for some reason now, we all Africans. It makes no sense, but it does make sense because it's about money. It's always about money with you. It's always about money. It's always been about money with you guys. And the ones that you did sell over here, and because y'all like to lie and claim that y'all had nothing to do with the slave trade, when everybody know it couldn't have happened without you. That those people were disconnected. Y'all did rituals. You essayed the one you unalived the ones that you couldn't sell, and then you did a ritual to make the ones that you sold forget about the land. And even those kingdoms that did it aren't even there anymore. So what is your goal other than trying to suck off somebody else's accomplishments? Because that's all you coming off as is a parasite. And it's real it's getting real ugly. It really is. That's
Do
all.
you know what's very confusing? In one hand, you say that you're indigenous to America, and the next hand, you say
And
that Africans sold you into slavery. So
and both.
you cannot
And
both
both,
you
sir.
cannot
It
both
is both,
be
sir. It is both,
indigenous.
sir. It
And
is both, sir.
so
It is both.
how do you get
Because there
sold
were
to
black people here
slavery if you're
before.
indigenous?
Understand something here, sir.
You're
What
confusing
are
yourself.
aboriginals? Are they African? Are the aboriginals in Australia, are they African?
They have more distant ancestry
No,
from
they
Africa.
do not. They are not African.
No,
Are
they're
the
not. They're not.
people in the are the people are the Fiji people? Are they African?
They have more distant ancestry. They're not
They
directly.
do.
They're
They
not
are
directly.
not,
They're
sir.
not.
They
You,
are not, sir.
but you
They
are
are
directly.
melanated.
You're
They are
directly
melanated
African.
people. They are
You are
melanated
directly
people, sir.
African
How am I directed African, sir? How?
because
Because
your
what, sir?
ancestors were Africans.
My ancestors. How do you know what my ancestors were, sir?
Hey,
You have
hey,
no idea what this continent was. This is
hey,
a giant. I don't understand. I don't think y'all
100,
understand how big
100,
America actually is. I'm sorry.
100. They like
What?
I read this morning that what the name DNA, what's the DNA, ancestry DNA,
Sir,
and the
your
next one, hold
DNA
on,
can
and the
only
next
go
one, right?
back Three
23 and me,
generations
right?
at
23
most,
and
sir.
me.
Three
20,
at most.
20,
Three
23
at
and me.
most. 23 at
23
me
and
can only go back
yeah.
three at most, sir.
No,
And
no.
you
Listen, listen. Let
all
me
saying
talk,
the
man. Let me
same
talk.
thing.
You know where I
I
going?
ain't gotta
You know
hear
where I
what you
going?
gotta say because I know what you're gonna say. And
And
it's a bunch of
DNA,
bullshit. And
ancestry
you, if you,
DNA.
I tell you
Let
what,
me talk,
won't you
man. Let
do
me talk.
DNA for where you are?
Let me talk. Let me
Y'all
talk.
never do
You
DNA for where you
scared?
are. You know
You
why?
scared? You
Because
scared?
most of
You
y'all
scared
aren't
what I can say?
Nigerian like you
You
think you are.
scared?
Most of you aren't
Hey,
Kenyan like you think you are you?
23
Most of
and
you aren't
me.
the people you thought you were,
Ancestry
are you?
DNA said
Ancestry DNA say what, sir?
100%
Lies,
who identify
lies,
as Black
lies,
Americans, their
lies,
ancestry
lies,
is
lies.
African.
Those are all lies from
75%
African people
African,
just like you. African people just like you
25%
who want
European, and
to leech
5%
on people. Sir,
indigenous.
sir, sir.
That's
If
admixture.
if you're honest about things, which I know you have a problem being honest, do you understand that DNA can only go back two at the most, three generations back? That's it.
That's not
That's
true,
all.
man. That's not
That's
true.
all. That is true. Look it up. Look it up.
Those
It is
two
all.
big
The people.
companies, those two
That
big
is a
companies
bunch
said
of
that.
bullshit that y'all try to push on us because
So
you're
where you
trying to
do? So where you do a DNA? Where you
leech
do your
on to
DNA?
things.
Where you
I
do
don't
it?
have to do
Where you
my
do it?
DNA, baby, because I got genealogy, sir. I got records. I got actual records to tell
So
me
tell me
who the
something
fuck
from
I
the
am.
fifth. Tell me
Now
something.
tell me something.
Tell me your
Can you
ancestor.
tell me who your great granddaddy was? No, the hell you can't, cause you don't even know what the hell you come
I
from.
know
Your
we
damn
came
self.
from West
Most of
Africa.
you got no, you don't. No, you
Oh
don't, sir.
yes. You can't tell me
What
that.
happens, sir? You know
You
what
have
happens,
all
sir? In your
traditions.
little
All
country,
traditions.
y'all have wars. You have
You have
wars. Y'all
cultures.
get pushed one place to the next, and y'all don't take no DNA tests over there. You know why? Because you won't come back to what you think you are. That's why.
So
When you
what was
start
go?
giving your DNA test over there, then you can come to me. Other than that,
You
don't come to me with no bullshit.
trace the
You can't
1400s.
trace shit back. You can't trace
Did you
shit back.
trace the 1400s?
Yes, sir.
And what did it tell you?
Genealogy.
What did it tell you?
Genealogy,
What did
sir.
it tell
I
you?
have records. You can't even go back 2 years, sir. You can't even go back five.
How come, right? How come the three
You can't
major
even go back
religions? How come the three major religion books talk about Roman Empire, Ethiopia, Egypt, right? Greece, and all these things, but never mention the
who
West.
or
Never
which
mention nothing but the Americas, right? The three major religion
you are
books: the
Land
from
of milk
Quran.
and honey. So
or
how
in the
not?
world.
How not?
No, what you mean?
Okay, we
Is the
got
milk
a
and
new
honey? We're supposed to
person
talk
on
about
the
the milk and
If
honey.
stage,
it ain't the
y'all.
land of milk and honey, why y'all coming here?
Hold on. We got a new person. Hey, Truth.
Hey, Love's World.
Number
Thank you
one,
for
return
Hey,
the
hold
call.
on.
Number
Hold
one.
on, 100. Truth.
Yes, how are you doing, Love's World?
I'm doing good. What's your ethnicity?
I'm a Black American, a true American Indian,
Oh,
indigenous to
yeah.
America.
Okay, you want to address the prompt?
Yes, I do. Did immigrants build the USA? Absolutely not. The United States was built on the black backs of black people, just as Fannie Lou Hamer said. Our blood is drenched in the flag of the United States of America, and we are the ones who made the foundation for a civil America for immigrants to run to. And I land there as far as the prompt, but I also want to say something about folks including Ancestry DNA. Ancestry DNA, if you have not read the disclaimer, is quite literally for entertainment purposes only. The only true way to verify is through genealogy, and Black Americans have done that consistently. We have been written about in multiple articles as the Negro Indian when they were trying to reclassify us. They talked about us. The emblem of California, the emblem of the United States has a Black woman on the cover. We are the aboriginals to this land. Native Americans are not aboriginal. These people come from somewhere else. They were brought here. While those people were in boarding schools, we had HBCUs. So you can't even match it up with the timeline because our advancement doesn't make sense in comparison to the Native Americans. Also, they live on reservations built by our ancestors because they didn't know how to build a damn thing. Because what are they? Hunter-gatherers who came here from cold climates, Asiatic Siberians. Now I land there.
Truth. I will ask you a question. How many ships it took? How many ships it took the Europeans to come and invade this country, like invade these people?
First of all, the Americas
How
was
many
invaded by.
ships? How many
First of all,
ships it took
How
for
many
the
one
ships did it
second.
Vikings
take to put them invade Africa?
for
How
the
many ships
Vikings
did
them
it
to
take for
come
Okay,
that?
I'm
over
gonna
and
reply. You asked me
invade
a question.
How
I'm gonna
many ships
reply.
did it
country?
take to invade Africa, sir?
No, no,
One
don't
That's
worry
what
about
you
second.
should be
Africa.
One
worried
second.
No,
about.
no, let's go, let's go.
You
I
should be
asked him
worried
truth.
about
No,
that.
let's go.
I asked
No,
him
no, no,
truth
no.
something. How
Hold
many
on, hold
ships it
on,
take the
hold
Vikings?
on, y'all. Hold on. Come on, let Truth answer. Go ahead,
You
Truth.
gotta answer that. Answer
Okay,
that.
so Nas, let's be very clear. America, if you don't know anything about history, America was invaded. The continents of the Americas was invaded by 7 nations from all sides. So when you're asking about ships, you're not going to find any. In fact, we have records that show only 408 Africans were brought to the Americas and dropped at a port. And then we have nothing else, no ship manifest, nothing that suggests millions of people brought here. You know why? Because it didn't happen. Didn't happen, friend.
So where
I'm
I can
sorry to
find
tell
these?
you.
Where I can find these 7 invasion,
It's
these
on.
7
It's
countries
on
in
the.
this?
You're on the
Where I
internet.
can
You
find
are
it?
on TikTok, brother. You have all the access in the world. I'm not your parent. I'm not gonna lie for you.
That war went on for 250 years, just to let you know.
So
It
who these
did.
countries was?
Sure did. Sure did. It was continents, meaning we got Asia, we got Europe, we got people from Africa, we got people all the Moors. We have people coming with these people here to invade this land because they knew we were here already. They
You
talk
dream
about
about that? You dreamt about that?
Columbus,
In your
brother.
dream?
Christopher Columbus wrote about Indios. He means the chosen people. He talked about their bronze feet and their woolly hair. He was talking about the fact that he felt that they had a Christ consciousness and he wanted to extract that from them. That's why they used to eat Black Americans.
Christopher Columbus he didn't went to America though. He didn't went mainland America though. Why are you talking
Brother
about
Truth,
Christopher
can I
No,
add
Columbus?
I'm gonna
something
tell you
for
what I'm
you?
gonna tell you. Yes, ma'am. You do you. Yes, ma'am. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So to add on to what Brother Truth was saying, not only did that happen, you talking about Haitians came over and helped the Americas with that fight. So y'all was all covenant against us over here in the Americas because you wanted the land. And not only that, if Columbus didn't know who he was looking for, who he was going to find, how did he have someone that could interpretate then?
But did Columbus land on mainland America? Did
He came
Columbus
to
land on North
mainland
America?
He
America.
did. He did not
Did he went
first land there.
mainland North
He
America?
came to like
He
South
did.
America and those areas. So it wasn't just the islands, sir.
No, I'm saying did Columbus go to North America?
He went to South and Central America, those areas.
So how you know that's the same people we saw was inside North
No,
America?
it don't matter because when you go and
No, it
look at
does matter. It
those
does
ships
matter.
that you're
Hold
asking
on.
for, look, when you go and look for those ships you're asking for, they're coming from South and Central America to mainland America. They're driving in circles around Brazil, dropping them right back off in Brazil. So a lot of those trips are from the islands to mainland America to South and Central. Just do the research.
Hey, listen, they wasn't bringing no Caribbean slaves to mainland North America because Caribbean slaves were too rebellious. They wasn't bringing them.
You
That's
don't
false.
know the
Rebellious?
truth
No, they
then.
was too rebellious. They was too
You
rebellious.
don't know the truth.
They'll burn
Wait a
your
minute.
cane field
Yeah,
up.
yeah, we can
Somebody
tell. We can
audio.
tell.
Hold on. This audio. Who is that static in? We can't all talk at once. Go ahead, whoever that was, but somebody that got a bunch of static or echoing or something.
You think the whiteys them fool? They wasn't bringing no Caribbean slaves to no America. They
Yes, they
burn on
were
your,
not.
What do
they
you
would burn
think you
your
are,
cane
sir?
field land. You
What do
should
you
have
think you are,
your
sir?
uprising, all
Sir, what
uprising
do
the
you think you
Caribbeans,
are?
Can you mute
all
him for a
What
uprising.
second?
You think
uprising
they
did
could
you
bring
do,
them
sir?
there? They would
What
never
Mute him
bring
for
uprising
them.
a
did you
second.
do, sir? Sir, what uprising did you do against the British? Because that's who ran you. So
Burn the
what
key.
uprising did you
Hey,
do against the British?
The Maroons burn the key
The
and fields of the
Maroons?
British.
Okay.
The Haitians them tree,
Uh huh.
the Haitians them
Uh
tree, versus the whitey.
huh.
Nas.
And now what happened? Now what happened after that, sir? What happened?
What
Because
happened after that?
Haiti is
They
still
want
paying
revenge.
France, sir.
They want
Haiti is
revenge.
still paying France, sir. And
Yeah, they
last
want
I
revenge.
checked,
They want
you're still
revenge.
paying France. Yeah. So, but there goes that rebellious spirit, right? It's good to go
Yeah.
ahead and jump in and
So
cause a bunch of records, and then in the end, you can't hold on to it. See, that makes no sense, does it? So that's
You
how we
think
know you didn't hold on to anything, sir.
you
You held
think
on to nothing.
you think if they do that to the Black Wall Street was in the Caribbean, you think they would get away with that? They'll never get away
They
with that.
did.
no,
They
they would
did
get
get
They
away
away
would
with
with
it,
it.
sir.
they
They
would
They
go
got
out
away
with
still
the
with
do.
it,
smoke.
sir.
They still do.
They
They
got
do
away
it
with it,
today.
sir.
They
They
do it
got it. They
today.
got everything. They got everything. Well, where the fuck you at? Really?
I in
And
the
I just
Bahamas,
want to
man.
add a
You live
point
in
about
real world.
the resistance of
You
Black
y'all
Americans.
kill me.
I'm in the
Kill me
Bahamas right
trying to
now,
act like
chilling
you
out. I eating some
so
mangoes.
rebellious. So
Mango
rebellious.
season.
And you own nothing. You own nothing on your land. Nothing.
What you mean I own? I don't pay taxes on my property. I don't
Sir,
pay
you
taxes with
own
my
no
money in the bank.
resorts. You own no resources that come off of your land, sir. Who
What you
own
mean
those
you own no
resorts?
resources?
Who own those resorts out there, sir?
The
Who
major
made a
ones maybe,
billion?
but
White ones, right?
we own the smaller
White
resorts.
Asians, everybody else, right?
No, no,
But
no,
you.
no. We own plenty
But you.
resorts.
And guess what, sir? You're the majority. You were the majority.
You're mixing them up with
We're only
Jamaica. The
15% here in
Bahamians own their
America.
land.
You
The
were the
Bahamians own
Hey,
their land.
majority.
listen, man. Look, you know what I want you
Oh,
Google? I want you
explain to
Google. I
me.
want you Google, right? Put this
Explain
together.
to me.
Put this together in your pipe, right? And you will come to the conclusion, right?
Oh,
The
please.
Bahamas, the
You,
Bahamas is one of the
if you
most
could have
expensive
done it,
places, right?
if you
Our
could have
standard of
done it,
living
you
is
would have done
66.
it.
Our passport could go to
If you
158
could have
countries
done
without
it,
visa. Our currency is
sir,
1 to 1. So put all that together, and then you will find
sir,
out how the
if you
Bahamas is.
could have done it, you would have done it. You
Can I
couldn't do
add
it.
something?
You
Can
couldn't
I
do
add
it. You still
something?
can't do it. That's why you're still running.
We
All
running
right.
That's
now.
why.
We could go to the United States without visa. No restriction on us.
Sir,
So we ain't
sir.
running. We don't run. That's why they didn't put the restriction
You're
on us.
right. You're
We
right.
don't run.
You're right. You run. You run. You always run. You all
Let,
Let's
run.
be
let,
very clear about
And
Black
cost of
somebody
American
living
else.
is higher,
resistance
and we
here.
making it.
I want to
Let
be very
somebody else.
clear about Black
Go.
American resistance when it
Go
comes to
ahead,
Nas.
True.
He says that Black American, that they weren't bringing Caribbeans over to the Americas. They certainly were. The slave trade was very trans-Pacific. They were definitely shipping your people over here. But also, when you talk about a resistance, do you not know of Willie Lynch? See, he was a slave owner in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and they called him down to America because we were so resistant here in America to teach us how he got you all in line on the islands. Willie Lynch. That's how we have the word lynching in America. It came from a man who had slaves in the islands, not in the Americas. They couldn't brutalize us here, and we fought back because we were home and we didn't partner with evil. So please, please don't ever suggest that your people are stronger than us, because look at where you are.
No, I said I did not say stronger. Like I was
You
saying,
did. You did.
they
You
wasn't
suggested
bringing
that.
the rebellious ones who there. See in the Caribbean, it was more like Maroons and the Shanties they brought, and the Shanties and Maroons don't play around like that. They very rebellious.
They played around with
They
Willie
rather
Lynch,
on
though.
alive than to be a slave. So you think they could bring the Shanties and the Maroons in mainland America? No,
He did
boy. The
it.
Shanties
He
and the
was
Maroons them.
brutalizing them so much that they asked him to come to America and teach them how to keep a slave in line, because we were killing them, poisoning their breast milk, taking their women out, their men out.
Unaliving them. Unaliving them. I'll let
Unaliving them. My
Tupac talk.
apologies. My
Hold
apologies.
on. Let's
Yeah.
have the think tank get in there. Go
Yes,
ahead.
ma'am.
What you
Yes,
Right.
got
ma'am.
to say?
Okay. So one point that you're missing here is that after the revolution, 1776, the British loyalists, a lot of them fled to the Bahamas and took their slaves with them. So there's a large population of what you would say is part of your lineage who went from the South, the American South, to the Bahamas during the Revolution, and so there is a genetic connection between the Bahamians and the slaves that were in the southeast section of the United States. So I just want you guys to be aware that there were slaves transported to the Bahamas at the point of the revolution. So are these people not part of your lineage? Go ahead.
How many number? What's the number of that? How many were there?
It was a big number.
It was like
It
almost
was a big number. It was
100,000.
a big number. A
Hey,
hundred
do you
thousand.
know?
They took a
That
hundred
they had the
thousand
salt? They call it
people
the saltwater.
They're
after the
regurgitating
Revolutionary
white
War.
history.
100,000
Yeah,
people.
hey, they call it the saltwater railroad.
That's
See the British,
exactly. It's
the
Okay.
called the
British already
saltwater.
outlawed
It's called
slavery.
the
Sir,
saltwater
well,
railroad. Saltwater railroad.
and that's unfortunate for them, isn't it? So unfortunate.
You don't know, but you
Those
don't know the Seminoles came to
those are
after
your
Let,
people.
show you some of
the U.S. take over
those.
Florida. After the U.S. take over Florida, they came. The Bahamas
Yeah.
was like a safe haven because the British outlawed slavery. You understand?
Uh,
So everybody was trying to
when
get to
did
the
it, when did it
Bahamas. They was
uh
trying to
huh.
get to the Bahamas.
And what did you do in the Bahamas again? What have y'all done?
What you mean we done? You know what we done?
What have you done? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. Tell me. Show me.
We build our
Are
country.
y'all
We
rich?
make our, yeah, we
Are
build
y'all
it.
rich?
We
You
middle
build it?
class.
You rich?
We middle class. We middle
You're middle
class.
class? Y'all middle
Yeah, we middle class. We
class?
doing
Oh
good. We
wow.
doing good.
Okay.
We could be
I
better. We
didn't
could do better. We ain't perfect,
you
but
you
we doing good.
you better than we are?
No, no, I did
Okay,
not
I
say we
didn't know
better.
that.
We
Wow.
better than that. There's
Black
pros and
people.
cons. You all have access. You all have access to millions.
I have a question. Like, where is all of this even coming from? Y'all foreigners, y'all are weird as hell. Y'all are coming out of the woodwork. Now all of a sudden you want to be attached to a black American. And I just think that it's very disrespectful. It's pathetic as hell how you're trying to, attach yourself to us And even with you Africans, y'all are disgusting. Seriously, y'all, when we've been over here in, well, the remnants of whatever slaves that were here um have been here for over 500 years. So what is this conversation really even about?
You only
Y'all are
exist in America.
pathetic, and I'm serious. Y'all are really pathetic.
You're mad at history, man. You
I'm
can't
not
be
mad
mad
at
at
no
history.
history. I'm not mad at history at all because I know the history. I'm disgusted with y'all, and I'm serious. And y'all are really disgusting and pathetic. Now all of a sudden that bubblehead president, African president, comes over here and did that ceremony. Wait a minute. Please don't overtalk me. Do that ceremony, and now all of a sudden here y'all come. It's just y'all are pathetic. That's all I wanted to say. I just really wanted to let you know how a black American feels that you're pathetic.
Hold on, we got Reptile here. Reptile. 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 Yeah, that's why we gotta be quick with them.
My personal opinion, I really don't look at y'all no different
Hold
than
on,
a small
100.
cat.
Light. Hold on. Light. You wanna come off mic? Light.
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your ethnicity?
I am an African.
All right, you wanna address the prompt? Well, African from where? What country?
I'm from Liberia.
Okay. You wanna address the prompt?
Yes. So, there's a very interesting question. Did immigrant build the USA? Yes, immigrant did. Because the US is a collective of different people from different part of the world. How many of us on this app today, on this very
Thank
platform,
you.
that are native Indians? How many of you on here?
I am, and what about it?
Can I talk, please?
Wait a minute, hold on. Let him get his
Can we be
minute.
professional for once?
But don't you don't have to say all that.
Well, I think it is.
Let him go ahead. You
Go
got
ahead.
your minute. Go ahead.
How many of us on here can say, I am a native Indian? People only want to
Said me, so what about
people
it?
only
I
want to
said I am, so
subscribe.
what about
Hold
it?
on,
People
y'all.
only
I
want
don't want to start his time over.
Oh,
There
he
was
Just
got
no
let
time.
him.
I'm
America.
sorry.
Just let.
There was no America to
Excuse
begin with,
me.
sir.
Can we let this man? I don't want to keep. Y'all gonna be able to rebut. Come on. Let's have some impulse control. Hold on. Go ahead. Like.
it is very interesting when people don't want to embrace their own identity and only want to subscribe to what is already achieved by others.
Thanks, Kai.
It is okay to embrace our identity and build it for a better. Not subscribe to others' identity that they have struggled to build. The United States is a country that is full of immigrants. Even the white tea that claim to be more American, they are not indigenous of this land. My forefathers came from this land. My fathers fought for the United States before they were released from America and repatriated back to Africa and settled in Liberia. But today we have sons and daughters of random, I don't know how to describe the
Okay, well,
personalities
you're
of
gonna
those
describe
people.
it. Hold on. You're gonna have to have a conversation with
To
me.
be more American
I
than
know your
us.
time went out, sir. I've been more than kind to you. I've been okay, just relax. Go ahead, American.
I don't. You can skip me. I'm tired of them.
Okay, I think 100 was trying to say something.
It kills me how people claim they know more about America, but I asked them about their history 400 or 500 years ago. They can't tell me squat. They can't tell me anything about where their people come from or what their people went through. What were y'all people going through 500 years ago? That's what I want to know. What was your individual countries going through? What's your history? What's your mark? What did you do?
My history. I am not as ignorant as certain people who sit on this platform claim
Sir,
to be
sir,
educated, but
don't you dare come.
they are
Sir, you're a
complete
Liberian.
liability to
You're a
the very country
Liberian.
they claim to
And let's
be
talk about what your
indigenous
people did,
of.
sir.
Man,
Because the majority of
I
us that
am
went
not as
there died
ignorant
of
as
diseases. So
some
you're
of
not even
you
American, sir.
that
You're
do
not.
not come to.
You're a Liberian. You're African. And be happy with that. Be happy with that. Okay? You be happy. Be happy with that. What was you before? What you claiming African, sir?
Is
What were you
indigenous?
before?
What have you
What were you?
contributed to this
Yes,
country?
yes,
I
ma'am.
can tell you
Oh,
what I have
everything, sir.
contributed. You
You
can look
came
me
here,
up.
sir. Sir,
I
you
can
came
give you my
here.
full name.
You give me
What
your full
have
name, sir.
you contributed to the country you claim
Everything,
to be
sir.
so
You
indigenous
here.
of?
You here because of our grace. That's why, sir.
Because of you, I'm here because of my
Yes.
fathers. Again, I
Your
am a
father didn't do
Liberian,
shit but
an
ran. They
American
ran,
Liberian.
sir. They ran, sir.
I knew
The
your
minute
history and
slavery
I
was
told
over
you I'm
with,
a
they
Liberian.
ran,
You will
sir.
steal the
They
crap.
ran. They fled, sir. They fled. They were cowards. They left. That's what
Man,
happened.
Well,
again, you
That's the
asking about
people.
history. I just think I'm
That's
a
your people,
Liberian.
sir.
That
That's your
alone,
people, sir.
the fact that you even asked me this
That
question
is
when
your
after I
people.
tell you I'm a
Your
Liberian, that
people
can
are
tell me you don't even know
cowards.
your own
They
history.
left. They
Did
left the
oh
country
we
and
oh
ran into
hold on one
Africa. Most
second.
of them unalive.
You
They
don't
I'm
know
didn't.
your
sorry, hold
history.
on
Go
one
get
second.
So my history
educated.
What
better
you
than you
mean?
know
Wait a
yours,
minute.
Contribute to
sir.
the
What do you
country that you are claiming indigenous of.
hold,
You
hold
what are you,
on.
sir?
Hold on one
We
second.
have bunch of
Let me
failures come on
hold
social
on.
media and preach segregation.
How did
We
I get a
have bunch of
violation?
ineptitude of personalities come on this platform and preach division. Go do something better with your lives.
well,
Can
to
we
your
respond
question
now?
Talk
about
about
the
division, sir. Let's talk about
indigenous,
division on the continent. Let's talk about your division. Let's talk about that. You start there on that
Speak
continent.
about
Start
how
on
many
the
brothers and
continent
sisters
of
being
Africa.
unalive at their
Start on the
station.
continent of Africa and
Speak
tell
about the
us
brothers
about
and
the
sisters that you are
division
still
and
killing
the
each and every
genocide that
day
you've
at
had.
their
Y'all
station.
had over six
Is that all
You
y'all
speaking
got?
about the
genocides.
continent,
Six
you are unaliving one another.
Y'all
And you
PQ
and
and
speak
you're
about
play.
worried
That's
division
about
it.
in
us.
That's all
Africa.
y'all
You worried
do.
Go
about
get some
us.
Y'all have
education,
You're
whole great
greedy.
festivals
You're
and
idiot.
greedy people.
animals. Don't get up
Speaking
here
about
talking
people
about
being
any of
idiot.
our
You
You
are
are
issues
greedy
failures
ass
of
because
your
people.
sons.
you
You are
can't talk
You're
failures
about
greedy
of
ass
your
none of our
daddy.
power people
You
because
are
issues
you
not an
left.
example for
when
others
you
to
got
You
follow.
your
ran
And
own
you
away,
sit on
people in
this
sir.
your
platform,
own
you
Your
damn
people
speak
house
are
up.
crap.
cowards, sir.
You are
And you
less
still a
In your
coward
decent.
to
own
your
You are
very
a
damn
self.
house up.
liability of the
You
country
can't
you
get up and
claim to
y'all
be.
some
You're a
coward
Dependent.
ass
coward,
y'all
sir. And
flee.
you're from a
Y'all
bloodline of
flee.
You
cowards,
are
sir.
a complete liability to
You
the
are
country
a
you claim to
No,
coward,
be
you
sir.
a
indigenous of.
liability to us. That's why we want you
You
out of here.
are. I am
Oh
not
That's
a
why
Lord,
you need to
liability.
take your
You're
ass
so
liability.
home to
some of
where
your
you
Again,
forefathers
belong
from
in
here.
your
Your forefathers ain't
country.
from here. Your forefathers forgot their birthright when they left and ran over
you
there,
claim
sir.
to be a native
They are
Indian.
over there, sir. Your
Imagine the
family is cowards,
audacity
Oh,
sir. You
from
are a
shut
line
the
of
up. You
mouth
cowards,
need
of
to
sir.
a
go kiss
failure
your
like
country,
You
yourself.
you
have a line
monkey
of
eating
cowards, and you
clown.
can't come back.
Why you
You
Your
never come
why
back.
subject
y'all
and
over there
verb does
eating
not
monkeys and
agree, but yet you
everything in a
question
bush?
Oh my
We
African
are
goodness.
English.
nothing like you.
Go
We
and
We are
nothing like
correct
you,
nothing
your
sir.
like you.
subject and
Nothing
verb
With your
like you,
agreement.
sir.
Go
ashy
do
feet
some
that never
English
is
classes, you
unashy,
idiot.
y'all
oh,
can't y'all
yeah,
can't
this is
build
because your
nothing.
family
You
decided to
can't
leave and go
even
to
build a
Liberia.
toilet because y'all
Go
over there
and take
pooping
some
in the
English
streets,
classes. Let your
defecating in the
subject and
streets,
verb
You
and good
say,
agree a
animals.
country
oh my
that
That's what
God.
y'all are.
that
See,
is
It's so
what you
crazy.
are.
politicians,
It's so crazy.
Mistress
politicians
They,
always
they,
failure,
they
asking us
claim
what
they
we
know
do,
so much
mistress
about
less
and
America.
we
basic
not doing it.
personalities,
How do you know about America,
mistress.
sir? Huh?
You guys
What do
sit
you
on the
know about America,
platform.
sir?
listen here.
What do you
Look,
know
Listen
about
here.
being
there is
Those
a
in
lot
American?
to do for, in
Liberia,
this country,
What
and you
do
waste
you know
hours on this
about being
platform.
a black American, sir? What do you know? What do you know about being a black American? You
a
know
damn
nothing
thing.
about being
Because
a black
let me tell
American.
you something.
Absolutely nothing.
He
And
don't
you
know a
sitting here
damn thing
running
I can
your
tell
because
you
let
what
me
freaking
I
tell you
mouth
know.
something.
about what you
What
know
I,
nothing,
happened?
I
sir.
can tell you
You
what I
know
know. Do you want
nothing.
me to tell
All
you what
you
I know?
know
You
about
asked
is
me a
where you
question.
come from. And all you know about is
You
running
asked
and
me a
struggle.
question.
That's
Let
all
me
the
answer your
hell you know
question. You
about.
asked me
You
what I
Let
answer.
me
know.
Okay,
answer
You
answer.
the
don't
What do
know
you
Let
know
me
about
nothing.
being
You
a
answer the
know
black American,
about
question.
sir?
that bush
Tell
meat.
me. Tell me. Tell me.
That's what
Okay,
Tell
you
me.
know
very good.
about.
What
You
What
you
know
I
know?
about
do
that
What you
know,
know?
damn bush meat
what
over
I
there
What
do
you know?
eating
know,
them damn
okay,
monkeys.
you asked a
What you know?
question. You
What
asked
you
a
know?
question. Let me answer your question. What I
Mm,
do know about Black America is this. There are
mm.
so many
No,
decent
I said
brothers and
about being a
sisters.
black
Let
American,
me
sir.
speak.
Not about
You
being a
ask a
black American.
question.
That's a different question, sir.
You ask
About
a
being
question. You
a
ask me
black
what I know
American,
about Black
sir.
American.
I asked you.
And what I
I
do
didn't
know
ask you
about
what
Black
about
American
black American.
is
I didn't ask you
there
what you've
are
been
good
told
Black
about black
American
American.
brothers and sisters,
I asked you
well-educated
what
Black
do you
American
know
brothers
about
and sisters
being
that are
a black
struggling,
We are
that are
not
American,
your
sir.
fighting
brothers and
hard
sisters, Negro.
that are
We're
fighting
not your
hard
brothers
to
and
What do
make
you know?
sisters.
sure
We're
that other
not your
Black brothers
brothers
and
and
sisters
What do
sisters.
have
you know
equal rights
about
in this
being?
country.
You
While
We
know
are not
nothing
your
fools
about
like
being
brothers
a
and
you
black
will waste
sisters.
American, sir.
hours on
Like
this
I don't know
platform.
nothing about being a Liberian, sir. That's the
While
damn point.
fool like you waste hours on
You
this
don't know
platform
nothing
preaching
about
division.
being a black American. Why? Because you're not one. I
Check
know
this,
nothing
fam.
about being
They
a
read
Look,
this
Liberian because
man,
what?
script.
I'm
let me
not
tell
one,
you,
sir. I
I would
would
not go against
never,
my
ever,
I
ever.
will not go
You
against
are
other
an
Black
idiot,
American.
sir. You are
I
an
will
idiot
And
not
and you
Kalima,
are
go.
what your
I
self-defeating
will
stank
not
greedy
ass
go
want?
and
against.
y'all are
I
What
will
you
not go
want?
disrespectful.
against decent
You're
Black American brothers
non-talking.
and
You
What
are
do you
sisters
want?
disgusting.
for an
You are
ignorant like
disgusting.
you. I will not go
You
against
are not
decent
You're
like
Black
us. You
you're
American
a
brothers and
disgusting.
sisters
savage.
You could
for
be
an
ignorant while you
You
wet.
attitude
eat
like you.
people. No,
I
you're
will
Be
not
not go
like
ignorant while you
against
us.
wet,
decent
sir.
Black
You
American
eat
I
brothers
don't
and
understand.
sisters
monkeys.
for
You
a
eat
total
people. No,
liability
you're
like your
Look,
nothing like
personality.
us at all. You not
let's
nothing like us. You eat
Did
monkeys. You
I
eat
ever say
people.
I am
You're
like you? I am
savages.
saying that
You
you are
stink.
inept.
You're
I am
musty.
saying you are
You
a
nothing
total
like us.
liability.
You're
I
not a
let's
want to
damn
go.
be
thing
like
like us.
the
You
Black
damn right.
American brothers
So
and sisters
stop
Wait a
trying to
minute.
be us.
who are fighting
Stop
Wait
for
a minute.
trying to
equal
be
rights,
us.
Wait a
who are
minute. You
You
have
fighting for
cannot be us.
liberation, who are fighting
look.
for
You
Black people,
cannot be us.
You're
Go
not
not a
fighting
fight
for
in
us,
your
sir.
liability like you.
homeland.
Sir, you
Go
never fought for
fight
Why would
in
us.
I
your
want to be like you?
homeland. Go
You
fix
never
your
fought for us,
country
sir.
and
Why
fight
would
in
I
your
want to be like
homeland.
you?
You
You sit
never
Go
on
fought
this
for
fix your
nobody
platform,
damn
but
waste
yourself,
country.
hours,
Fight
preaching
in your
division.
homeland.
With
sir.
your
We
war
are
on
not the
English,
same.
Your
your war
whole
on
continent is
sentences,
We are
your
not
division.
the
subject and
same
verb
clown.
agreement
Your
is
We are
whole
not the
struggling.
continent.
same clown.
Yet you claim to be from
Okay?
an
God.
English
We are
country.
not you. You are
Okay.
not our brothers, and you damn
Man,
sure
come on, go
is
eat
not our
McDonald's.
sisters. We are
Go
nothing
and eat some
alike.
fucking
We are
McDonald's.
nothing like you. We will never, and you can never be us. You
No, I
can't
don't
even
want to be
fight.
like
You
you.
can't even build your own
Did I
homeland.
ever say I
How
want
the
to be
hell can
like
you
you?
come over
I am
here and
saying
think you
I am
us?
willing to
Talking
You
about,
can
subscribe
never
to
be
we're
those
us.
talking
You
decent
want to
about
Black
be us. You
American
want to
brothers and
take
America.
our
sisters.
If
life. You
immigrants
want to
built
take our
I
legacy.
America,
do
So
then why
why
are you
you?
know,
not
I do
building
know there
shit in
are very
Africa?
good Black American
Why
brothers and
is
sisters
Africa not?
You
who
damn
truly
Where
right it
why
is.
are
represent
You
there
damn
no
right it
the
is.
Black race,
infrastructures built
And
in
not
we are
an
not going to
Africa?
inept
let you
personality
take
like you.
over. We are
Why would
not
I
going to
want to
let
be
you
like a
take our
failure like you?
lineage. You trying to steal who we are. Go
I try
fix
to
your
see who
damn
you are.
homeland.
I pay
Go
taxes.
fix your
You get
damn
on food
homeland.
stamp, and
We
yet you
do not
telling me that I
need
want to
you
be like
here.
you?
We do
They go to
not
food
need
stamps,
you
right?
here.
It
We
does because
don't.
they don't
Shut
have food
your
stamps where
mouth.
they are.
I,
Yeah,
It
they
does
don't
because
got
they don't
no
have food stamps where.
EBT and no
Yeah, that's
Section
what it
8.
is. That's why they come here for it. But let's get this out of the way here, sir. You know nothing about
man,
being a
I
black
pay
American. Like
taxes,
I know
work
nothing
hard in
about
this
being a
country
Liberian, sir.
We
to
gonna
And
get
that's
enable
the
it. Hold
damn
you
on.
point.
We
to
gonna we
enable
just
you
had
to
a
Somebody
whole
enable you
tell me
get on
about
a
you.
good food stamp.
Hold on. We just had a whole show time. We got to move on to the next guest. Hey, Kalima.
Hello.
Hey, you want to address the prompt? Kalima, you from Ghana, right?
No, Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, you want to address the prompt, Kalima?
Yes, I wanna. Um, did immigrants build the America? Definitely yes. We built the America, and even you
Let
guys.
me tell y'all something right now, Black Americans on the stage. Buckle up, okay? Buckle up. That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Kalima.
First of all, um, the Black Americans, they think that that they leave it here forever, that they were born here, that their ancestral are from here, but no, their ancestral came from Africa, and their ancestral helped us to build America. So they pretend that they are a whitey American that complain about immigrants, but no, they are one of us. The difference between me and a black American is that they were born in America, but to whitey people in America, they are still immigrants. They are nothing in America because they can be something because they can be something to the government because they were born here, but their ancestral came from Africa. That's the thing, because they pretend that they always have been here or they came from Europe and they are from America. No, my love, you only were born here, but your story are not here. Your story are not from here. Okay, because I was born in Brazil, but I live here, and one day my son My kids will be from here, but their story started in Brazil. That's what they have to
What
understand.
son? You got a son? Okay.
But their story started in Brazil, even though they are from here. And you guys are Black American, but you guys want to complain about immigrants, but you guys were immigrants in the past.
Sir,
Well,
That's
immigrant
what I have to say.
host,
Please,
can
flags
you
coming.
can you permit me to
okay, we're
respond to
coming up
Kalima for a
behind you.
second,
Go
if the
ahead.
host can
It's
permit
your
me?
time. Hold on. Go ahead, Kalima. Land your
Mm,
plane.
what?
Land your plane.
What plane?
Girl, child.
She said she
Anybody
was
got
saying
any
she was.
rebuttals?
I do.
I wanted to respond to Kalima for a second, if you don't mind.
Nope, nope. It's not your turn yet. Go ahead, Black Queen, then Brit Brat. I think Brit Brat came off her mic. Go ahead.
Let me tell this dude something. Look, man, let me tell you something, Kalima. First of all, you cannot tell us where our story started at all. You talking about if you have some kids. We doubt that very seriously. But anyway, they would go back to Brazil. No, you said you're African. They would go back to Africa, wouldn't they? Why would they go back to Brazil? But ours doesn't go back to America. Okay, number one. Number two, there is no proof of any slave trade actually happening. That is right now a theory. What we do have factual proof of is that there were many of us here way before the little bit of so-called slaves
No,
came. No, you shut up.
no, you.
Shut your $5 behind up before I make change. I get tired of you getting up here every day, coming for my people. I don't know who the hell you think you are or what your problem is with Black Americans, but you getting up here spewing lies. You don't know anything about our history. You understand me? You don't know nothing about our history and the struggles that we have been through in our land, in our country that we built. And we was here when Columbus came, honey. When Columbus came, our
Immigrant.
people met Columbus. If you don't shut up, our people met Columbus, okay? You understand me? You don't know nothing about what's going on in this country. You too confused about where you from and who you are in the first damn place. I don't know how you gonna get up here and try to tell anybody about who they are and where they're from and their history that you don't even know. Hell, you don't even know how to speak English. And if you're over here in the United States of America, I promise you, we are advocating to get all of y'all out of here. I promise you. We gonna go hard to get y'all out of here.
I'm gonna make my response quick because baffling how y'all think that y'all can go and tell somebody else what their history is when you're not doing the work to figure out your own history. Me and my husband, we recently just been doing our genealogy. So I know my family on my father's side goes back a long way in Alabama. We've done family reunions down there. We have a family cemetery. You don't get a family cemetery by chance. That's not something that just pops up. And our headstones go back to the 1500s. So you can't tell me who we are over on this land when our bones been in this ground for centuries. Stop playing with us. Then with my husband, his family from the Carolinas. So they've been over there even longer. His family were melanated slave owners, not white, black. They had their own slaves. So the story that they telling y'all is all twisted, and you listening to his story when you need to go and find out your story. Stop listening to other people's history. You ain't learned that whoever writes the history is the one that makes the rules. It's not what happened necessarily. It's what they want you to think happened. So go and do some real research. And y'all keep getting up here asking for sources. Hey, this YT man over here said if you want to have something from melanated people, they really said black, but I'm gonna use melanated because I don't consider all of y'all black. Put it in the book, and clearly it is hidden from y'all. Y'all ain't seeking either. Y'all need to go play hide and seek. And I land.
Okay. Thank you. Next, we're going to go to Dreamer.
No, hold on. Girl, first of all, you are talking about indigenos. Yes, they
Okay,
were
I
here
forgot. Sorry.
first.
Go ahead. Here go your
They were
final say. Go
indigenos. They
ahead.
were Native Americans. Okay, that's what you're talking about. But black African like us, they came from Africa, and we have to understand that this is true. You cannot change something that happened years ago. You have to accept you are black and you came from Africa, and always gonna be like this because you are confusing black with indigenos. Indigenos, yes, they true as you say before, they were here when when Columbus, I don't know what his name was, but when Columbus he found out the America. They were here and they were even killed, but not Africans. Africans, they were not here, and there's a bunch of evidences that many black people came to America. There's a bunch of evidences that proves.
Oh, your time stopped. Okay, hey, Dreamer.
Hey, host, happy Saturday.
Hey, Dreamer. Happy Saturday to you also. Dreamer, once again, what's your ethnicity?
Yep, Ethiopian.
Ethiopian. Okay, just for the room. All right, Dreamer, you want to address the prompt, please?
Yeah, did immigrants build the United States? They had a part to play. Immigrants definitely had a part to play with the whole building the United States. So that I'm not gonna gaslight them on that they did not have a part to play. But it's sad that like that's even like the issue. Like the immigrants really build. Immigrants, they come here and they work their asses off. They're building the United States every day. I always tell my story. 20 years ago, you look at the south side of Chicago. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. 20 years ago, it was a disaster. Immigrants came to Chicago. They built the south side up. You have the University of Chicago, and you see how amazing it is. And immigrants are building up. But when we do, we don't put down a people in this country. We come here, we work our asses off, and we build relationships with people. But we don't come here with the intentions that we're like better than somebody else. That's not what we do. We come here with the hopes that opportunity was present to us. We take the opportunity, we work our asses off, um, and we're friendly and kind to people. I think you know it's to me it's ridiculous that immigrants are really the issue. Like, I was just in Boston yesterday. Now I'm back in Los Angeles. I pray for all the people and the Haitians down there because then I can lose their TPS. Those are some hard working people. But we got to come together, immigrants. Like, um, it's to me it's so sad what's happening.
Can I rebuttal love?
Yeah, hold on, y'all. We gonna when they finish their thought. Let's try to let them finish their thought. Okay, please.
Oh,
Go
who
ahead,
who
Britt
who
Brett.
muted me? Love, who muted
I
me
have
then?
no idea. I don't know which mod did it, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Can
don't
can you
know.
can you
But
give
we
me
gonna
five?
move on though.
I
Britt
did
Brett
it too
wanted.
because your time was
Okay.
up.
Okay. All right. All right. Um. Go ahead, Britt Brett. You wanna rebut? So y'all,
Yeah, I just
please too. If you see, watch your clock because if you get muted, I guess you're gonna get muted. The mods want y'all to watch your clock. Go ahead, Britt Brett.
Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick rebuttal because I felt a little slighted because I am a Chicagoan and I'm from the Chatham area, which is a very well known black area in Chicago. And my grandma, she is a business owner, has hit multimillionaire status multiple times. So immigrants did not have to come and build up anything for us. We had already been building because, for one, when we migrated from the south to come up here to Chicago, we was already in the worst areas that you could even think of. We lived in Bronzeville at the time. It was the slums of the city. After we was pushed out of Bronzeville, we was moved to the south and the west side of the city. For one, we built up our sides of towns. The west side is being gentrified worse than ever. It's currently happening to this day. They are losing their houses like a mug. Property owners, black property owners, because of property taxes. Over here on the south side, my grandmother, she owns 5 homes herself. I got another grandmother that owned a home. So we've always been established since we've come to the Chicago area. So immigrants did not have to build up anything for us. They go and build up their own little towns. That's why you got Mexicans over there in Little Village. You got little Chinatown. Chicago, one of the most segregated places you could think of. I never even went to school with a Jamaican. And I'm gonna land there.
To piggyback off of what you said too, my family migrated in the Great Migration from Wetumpka, Alabama to Chicago. So I have a long line of people from Chicago. My father, his siblings, my grandmother, my whole family is there. Oh, well, half of my family is there. And Chicago was built by Black Americans. During the Great Migration, they went there for opportunities for jobs. And when they got there were YTs there back in those times. Black Americans started to build communities. And so, no, immigrants did not build Chicago at all. So stop telling that lie, please.
Speak.
Um, she wanna have. Let's let Dreamer have. Go ahead, go ahead. I'll give you a minute, and then we're gonna have Dreamer have her final say. Go
So
ahead.
this is all I wanted to say, right? There are people who claim to be foundational Black Americans who feel not associated with Africa. It is simple. We have laws in this country. We have leadership of this country, elected leadership of this country. Go to your leadership, indicate on your various passports who you are. That's all, who you are. Travel with those passports as foundational Black Americans so we can know you. But what we will not tolerate is having people think tech the entire Black American community. If you feel the way you feel, that's okay. We are not desperate to be you. We are uniquely ourselves. Go tell your lawmakers, say, look, we are foundational Black American, and let our identity be known as foundational Black American so that when you travel, it can reflect your passports so we can know you for who you are.
Shout out to you and shout out to that. We don't give a damn if you know who is who is. Is that a threat? Nowhere.
You give a damn. That's what you want,
We
right?
don't care. Nowhere or Creed. Do y'all have something y'all want to respond back to Mr. Light?
Yes.
Go ahead,
Um,
Nowhere.
yes. Last week I went to Clareview, Oklahoma. That's where my great grandfather Langston Bush helped found that town. It was no immigrants there. People from there, Clareview, Oklahoma, they came back from Liberia and told of the horrors there and said they been bamboozled. We had African wild dogs there when I was a kid that came from Africa from those people that was there. Most of those people had roots that was already indigenous here, along with the Serbian Indians y'all keep on kissing ass to, talking about they was here. It was no damn immigrants building those 50 towns in Oklahoma, which is now 13. So let's stop this immigrants built everything here because you didn't. We did. Foundational Black Americans. And if you want me, come find me. No threats gonna No threats coming at me, partner. Now land right there.
So I don't understand how very inept people can be. If a person asks you to identify yourself, call your lawmaker, that's what the law is, and ask them that you want to be identified for who you claim to be. How is that a threat?
We know what we
We
doing.
need people that contribute
We need you to shut the fuck up.
we need people that contribute to this
I'm
country,
not
not people
African.
that speak rubbish like your very self.
Your
You
mama.
are look, you
Your
see,
mama's a
a
dog.
person like a person like
All
you
right,
contribute nothing
nowhere.
to
A
the
Thanks
very
person
for
like
community
you
you
coming.
live
got
in.
secret clearances and served this
You contribute
motherfucking
nothing to
country,
the
bitch.
community you live in. You are a
You punk
stuck-headed
ass.
person.
You're a
So you
stanky,
are
musty
living in your
African.
stuck-head
You're a
mindset
prune.
and think that
You the devil spawn.
you should bring your temptation, your failures,
Like
and your
All
an
right,
disappointment to
thank
other
indigenous
you,
people.
nowhere.
indigenous
You
black
are a
person
complete
talking that
failure.
way.
And so
That's an
you
indigenous
think you
black
should
person
bring that
talking that way.
negative energy.
It's so sad. That's how
Sorry.
indigenous black people talk.
Shut the fuck up. Like,
That's how
'cause
indigenous
you
black
don't
people
even
talk.
wait a minute,
Shut the fuck
Dreamer.
up with your
Hold
indigenous
on,
black people.
Dreamer. Let me, because you don't even know what the hell you talking about. Y'all
That's how
Africans.
indigenous black people
Wait a
speak.
minute. You don't even know what you're talking about.
That's how
Are you
indigenous black
even
people speak. That's so sad.
Dreamer?
Indigenous.
Hush. Are you even in America to be talking? And secondly, what
Yeah,
I want to know is what's so interesting to me is why are you so interested in American history instead of studying your own damn history?
he
Those
literally said
Africans,
that.
those modern
I
Africans
put him.
that's in Africa right now, especially those Nigerians,
Let her
you're not
land,
even the real.
dreamer.
You're y'all are not even the true Nigerians. So let's talk about this big river y'all crossed. Okay, y'all never talk about that. You don't even know who the hell you are. How you gonna sit here and tell a black American who they are? That's what I would like to know.
Telling you who you are.
Hold.
You are telling me who you are. So I am asking you respectfully, go through due process so that our constitution can recognize you for
You
who
don't
you
have to
claim to
go
be.
through. Listen,
That is
She was
who
talking
the
to
heck do
Dreamer.
y'all
constitutional though.
who do y'all Africans think y'all are? We don't have to prove a goddamn thing to you.
Moving to me. You are just trying to
Okay,
be
don't
law
tell me
about
what I need to do. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna tell me what I need to do in my land. You need to go to Nigeria
That's not
or
your land.
Africa
That's
and
not
go
your
back to
land.
Africa and worry about what the heck you need to do in Africa. Because if you built America, you damn sure don't have no
That's
infrastructure in
not your fucking
Africa to
land.
prove it.
That's not your
Sir,
You
fucking.
ain't
stay
you
It
ain't
is.
built
tripping off your
nothing in
mic.
that.
Africa to prove it.
Look, that is what an ignorant mindset would say. A
Why
mindset
y'all
of
still
having traveled
starving
before.
on the continent of Africa? Why are there children
You
starving?
sound very
Why are there
ignorant.
so many orphans in Africa right now to this day?
You
But
think
you
there is no
built
The
offering
same
something.
there?
rhetoric
You
can be
couldn't
said
even
here.
build a toilet. Y'all can't even build a toilet.
They're
Y'all
adopting
still
so
have
many.
outhouses. You still have outhouses in Africa. You're still pooping
You don't think there
outside
are
on the streets in Africa.
orphans in America
Pooping in the rivers in the water in Africa.
shooting people at the gas?
So how the heck are you going to try to get up here and try to convince us that you built
Shooting
anything modern in America? Y'all are a bunch of liars, thieves, and fools. That's what you
people.
are.
Bro, we shouldn't talk about shooting. Y'all put guns in little babies. I love TikTok shop. Y'all
You keep
put
talking about
GUDs in
Africa.
babies'
Is
hands.
it Africa
Mo,
is it
you'll be
African
able to
that
come back up because this got to be aired out, obviously.
Host, can I speak for a second, please?
No, because all you do is lie. Don't nobody. You and this dude next to you, both of
Yeah,
y'all. Well,
like the
y'all, both of
seven
y'all
million, the
fled.
Hell,
Wait a
UNICEF,
I
minute,
the
hear
both of
UNICEF
y'all
that
fled y'all
he said there
country
was
just
and
so
they
y'all
don't
can
there's
make
no
live
no
land.
out
sense.
your
This is
desires
so
And
to
they
down. This
be
is
got the
so
something
down.
that you're
audacity
not.
to
Nobody
sit
landed, no
here and try
Okay,
plane,
to
no
tell a
Dreamer
black
and the
7 million
American
thing,
who they
people.
live
Kalima.
in shit
Both of
do
y'all
this.
fled y'all country because they don't
Red Rat,
tolerate
I'm going
that
to
in your
bring you back
country.
up, okay?
look, we speak to real
Who
decent
fled their
American,
country?
black Americans.
Thinking no
You,
real.
you and
We
Okay,
that
well
speak
Fled
thing
to
their
let's
next
get
to
decent
country.
black
real.
you.
Well, let's
Americans,
hold on
not
one
waste of
second.
time
I'm
like
about
you.
to clear you right now. So let's speak the real. You
Let's speak
guys
it.
Speak
are
English,
cursed.
Kiak. Speak
You guys
English. You
are
claim to have
accursed. You guys are a cursed people.
Speak
We are
English.
That
cursed.
is why the land there is so damn
Speak
dry and
We are
living in
English.
cursed.
You
countries.
speak
Well,
So
English.
stop,
Shut
stop,
up. You don't
stop,
want
speak
to hear
stop,
what she's
English,
saying.
Kia.
stop
You
doing the
shut up.
23 and
You are
me.
Get your
cursed.
Stop,
subject
stop.
and
Yeah,
You
she
verb
are
and
said you're
cursed,
greet,
and that
Kia.
cursed,
land
and
is
that's what you
cursed.
are.
Aren't you born in America? What
Y'all
happened to
cannot be
your
muting
subject and
people
verb agreement?
on the showdown.
Nobody's muting you, and you
Speak
probably need to
English.
be, but nobody's muted you.
Speak English.
You speak English. You don't even know how. Shut
So
You
the
don't
up.
know
moderators
how.
keep
Go
muting
fix
You
me
your
don't
every
know
time.
how.
homeland.
The father, I
Go
don't
fix
sound
your
like you.
You know
The
homeland.
father, I don't
the
Because
sound
sad
like
all
part,
you.
you
y'all
do
The
is
y'all need to
father
lie.
stop
sound
All
taking the
y'all
English.
do is get up
23
here and
Your
lie. Y'all
subject
23 and
and
lying
verb
me.
does not
thieves.
agree,
That's
dear
what you
English
are. You
speaker.
go all over the
It's so
world
sad.
trying to
Your
take somebody
subject
else's
and verb
identity.
doesn't agree,
That's why
dear
South
English
Africa don't want
speakers.
y'all there. That is exactly why South
English supposed
Africa
to be
don't
your
want
first
y'all there. And
language.
we don't
Mm-hmm.
want you here.
Speak
We do
decent
Yeah.
not want you
English.
here. You musty, you stink,
Right.
you
Right.
take, you take,
Right.
and
Teeth
you
is
lie
You
brown.
We
y'all
take
and you
are
we take
Your
steal.
teeth is
we take
Okay?
brown.
y'all
we're
We're
wanna
sick
we're
of
not on
you.
Aren't
SNAP
your teeth
benefits.
brown?
None of us are on
Aren't your teeth
SNAP
brown?
benefits.
We are sick
None
You
of
of
us
claim
are
to
low
you.
call other
income.
people stink,
None
but
of
your
us
teeth
in
got
Section
mold
That
on
8.
it.
you
I can
We
stink.
assure
don't
you
use
that.
none
You
of that.
Clean your
musty.
camera
You
on.
That's probably where
Let's
stink.
you
see your
lived at.
teeth in
Everywhere
your
That's
y'all
where
mouth.
you
live
probably grew
is
up at.
starting to look
Your
like a
You
teeth
third
got
probably lived
mold
world
off
on
of
it.
SNAP.
country.
You probably lived off of
Everywhere that
SNAP
y'all
benefits.
live in America is starting to look
You
like a
probably are
third
getting
world
money
country.
from
We
your
do
baby
not
daddy.
want
We
you
don't know
here.
about that.
Go take your
We don't know
trashy
what money you're getting
asses
from your baby
home.
daddy.
Take
We
your
don't know none of
trashy
that.
asses. Honey, I have
No,
a
we don't know
husband.
nothing. You probably were
I
living off
have
of
a
SNAP benefits.
husband, boy.
You live in low
You
I
claim
have
income.
to
a
call
I'm
other
husband,
people
sure. I'm
boy.
stink,
sure.
but
I'm
Anyway,
you
sure you
got
have
a
a
rotten teeth
go
husband.
in your
take
I'm
your
sure
mouth.
you have a
trashy
husband who
asses
has probably
How
home.
two
about
other
that?
wives, right?
Take your trashy
You
No.
asses
claim to
Oh,
call
home.
other
well,
people
take
That's
that
what
stink,
y'all
trashy
need
ass.
but
to
yet
do.
your teeth in
Yeah,
your
Take your
mouth
we'll
is
take
trash.
that
You
trashy
dirty.
ass.
come from
Get
trash.
off of
You
benefits.
live in
Get off of
trash.
benefits.
You are
Get
How the
off of
hell
trash.
you call
benefits.
And
other
you
people
come
All
over
stink,
you
here
at your
but you
to
age,
got
try
a
to
you should have
take
rotten
been a
teeth in your
what
doctor.
we
You
mouth?
should have
built.
been a
But yet
doctor
you
or a
say
You
lawyer.
came to try to take what we built.
But
Guess
your
born in a
whole
what?
life
country that have
you ain't
We
all
will
of the
nothing.
not
health
allow it.
professionals.
You not
We will
nothing.
not
Go to
allow
a
you to do it.
dentist.
We will not. We
How
will
long you been
not.
living here talking this
We
way?
will not
And you
allow you to
indigenous? You
take
indigenous
what
talking this
we
way?
built.
You
We will
indigenous
not
talking this
let you
way?
do it.
Show
We will
show us
not.
a DNA
We
test
will
that
fight you,
shows us that you
trashy,
indigenous.
savage
Why would
animals.
No,
somebody
you
show
you
you
the
Human
a
savage.
DNA
beings.
test,
You the
Dreamer?
savage.
Why
You
would
the no.
somebody
Yeah,
You
show
the
that's
you
all
savage.
y'all
anything?
want to
Why you
do
here
is
talking
take.
about
You
people? No,
savage
we
and shut
take.
up, dreamer.
We no.
You
We're not
came
on
over
food
here to
stamps.
live out
No,
your
you shut up.
fantasies.
No, you're not
You
gonna be
came
talking to
over
us
here to
like
live
that.
out
No.
your
How the hell
fantasies.
this little
The
sick want
No,
to call
Ethiopians
yeah,
people
not
and call
having
people
yeah.
it.
You
stink?
you
Yeah,
speaking out
How
of
you
yeah,
call
you
people
don't
okay.
speak
stink
no
Any
when their
facts,
damn
breath
no
way.
is
facts,
stink?
nothing.
Go home.
You
No,
cannot
we're not
even
We
doing
do
no for
smile
not
without
want
nothing.
you
having fake
here.
teeth on.
We
We
do
built
How
a
come
not.
home
my
here and
natural
we have
teeth
a
We
home
do
back
are
not
the
home.
want you
remaining
here.
African that you
No,
We
insulted
don't
you
me
might
and
want you
have
not.
here.
that
We
But
are
natural
but
teeth
but
sick
in
what
your
and
mouth
what
in
tired
are
of
your
you
you?
office?
animals.
What are
Smile
you?
and
Everywhere
see.
you
Turn your
What
live,
do
it
you
camera
looks
call
on.
us?
horrible.
You're a
Brown
Everywhere,
us?
teeth.
New York look like a
Yeah,
third world
yeah,
country.
and I'm so
New
glad
York look
Madame be
like
You
a
got a
listening to
third
your
damn
world
brown
city.
teeth in
country.
your
I'm
mouth
so
and
Florida,
glad
call
part
decent
of
Madame be
it's
listening to your
starting to
personality
look
city.
like
stink.
a
I'm
third
so
world
happy.
country.
Y'all
Exactly
y'all
where y'all
nothing.
habitate. Y'all messed it up. We don't want
Yeah,
you
What
here.
the
We
fuck
want you
is
we
wrong with
messed
some
up
home.
of
New
you
York. We
guys?
messed up New York.
Go
We messed up.
home.
We messed
Go
up New York.
home.
We messed
Go
up New
home
York.
and fix your
Y'all
home
messed
then.
up New York. Living in the
Go
Bronx and the
home.
Harlem
I don't
and
care. I don't give a damn
all
what
the
you say. I
society
don't care.
is
Blah blah
trash
blah blah
because
blah
of
blah
y'all.
blah 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 blah.
No, no, blah blah
I
blah
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 would
blah
blah
never
blah.
blah
be
blah blah blah
But
disrespectful
blah
to
twenty.
blah
Y'all
blah
can
blah
have
blah
it
blah.
Yeah,
I
both.
don't
I'm
care.
sure.
for
I'm
Go
a
sure.
few
home.
That's how
ignorant
old you are.
personality
You
Go
live
like
in New
you.
York
home.
City. That's how
I
you
got
talk
Go
like
decent
that.
black American
home.
brothers
We
and
You
gonna
ain't no
make
sisters.
black
sure you
queen.
go
To
home.
Very
go
decent
home.
personality.
Y'all need to
I
We
really
gonna
work with
make
go
them.
sure
home.
We
y'all go
live
Y'all need
together.
home.
to go
Blah
home.
blah blah
Go
And they're
blah
not
find
blah
y'all
as
blah
ignorant
cities
blah
in
blah
as
your
blah
some
own
blah
of you.
blah.
homeland. And as a matter of fact, if you want to be in competition, go be in competition from your homeland. Let's see how good you can do over there. Go
Be in
Yeah,
home.
competition.
I'm
Let's
sure.
First
But
go
of all, be
but
in
home.
let
Yeah,
me
Let's
tell
see
you one
competition
how
thing.
in your
good you
very
can do
land.
from
We
over
don't get
there.
no benefits in our home.
I
Go
We don't
didn't,
get no
I
home.
didn't,
benefits.
look,
We don't
it
get
is
no
And
food
let's
stamps,
see
interesting
how
nothing.
you
how,
can do
no,
it is
better
we're
in
here
Yeah,
getting
interesting
so
your
our
okay,
how
competition.
you
your
benefits, you
are so
Yeah,
homeland.
bum.
y'all need
concerned
to sit
about a
on that.
You
Go
person
here
like
Sit
getting
on the
home.
our
Kenya.
food stamps that
benefits,
y'all
you
sitting on.
bum.
Go
The little
home.
food stamps,
You here getting
all these
our
little things.
benefits, you
How are
bum.
y'all born here?
You
How are
wish
y'all born here? Y'all indigenous, but y'all not shit.
Well,
They are fools.
I can
Don't listen
prove
to
my
them,
you
brother.
wish
indigenous
you had some
status.
food stamps. You
My
wish you had
indigenous
some food
status.
stamps. Y'all over there starving.
How the hell
You
you
over there
call you? How
And
the
starving
so
hell
do
you
them
and
call
eating
our
children.
Red
food
And
Cross
stamps?
so do them
rice.
children
Over
eating
there
baby rice
starving and eating
cereal
Red
over
Cross
in Africa.
rice.
They wish they had food stamps too.
They do, sis. That's why they mad. They over here trying to steal and take everything we worked
Still
for,
what?
all
Still
our
what?
taxes that our taxes pay for.
Still
They're
what?
over here
We pay
raising our
taxes.
property
Still what?
taxes and charging us
What
more
have you
to
contributed,
accommodate
dear
them. And it's
indigenous?
gonna damn it stop. It's gonna stop.
What
I
have you
promise you it
contributed to your
is.
indigenous
I
land?
Okay.
promise you it
We
is.
got new people on the stage. We got Creed. Creed was here before. Hey Creed, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You want to address the prompt? Creed is a Black American.
Yes.
Everybody, you want to address the prompt?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Oh shit. Did immigrants build the United States? That is a common thing that's always been pushed by the white supremacists on both sides, and largely from people who are identify as Democrats or liberals. Um, but they're absolutely push on both sides. And I've seen a video of somebody, an immigrant. She says that, well, we have to understand, right? Is that these people are immigrant first, then nationality, then quote unquote race. Now I said, and I listened to it, and I said, okay, so it doesn't matter what an immigrant came from, what shithole they came from, right? As soon as they come here, they're going to fall in line with the narrative that's pushed by white supremacists that immigrants, and therefore immigration built the United States. Fannie Lou Hamer once said that this country was built off the black backs of black people. She didn't say anything about no immigrants or
Slavery.
immigration or how we all contributed. No, she didn't say that. She said the black backs of black people. She was referring to slavery. See, slavery was not just a condition. It was an institution. It was an institution that shaped the economic system, the political system, the social system. That's what built this country. And there was only a certain people who was imposed under that chattel slavery. So anytime they fall in line with this narrative that immigrants built this country, all they're doing is I think it's called virtue signaling to the white supremacists that, hey, I'm with y'all. I'm falling in line with that, y'all. Fuck what they other people are saying. Oh my bad. Uh, I fall in line with that. So this is why it doesn't matter where somebody come from. They're going to fall in line with this immigrant built United States. And most of them, they don't just say it directly outright because they know we're gonna get on them. They'll say, well, immigrants contributed to building the United States. They won't say it out. A lot of them won't just say it out right now.
I don't think you understand when they use the phrase immigrant built America. I don't think you understand that phrase. And that is why education is very essential.
We heard you speak Africa. Can I speak, host? Just waiting for you to give me the okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who went? Who just went? American. Creed, did you just go?
Yes, I did.
Okay, did anybody have any rebuttals for Creed?
Creed just went, and then he get a rebuttal.
Okay. Who has a rebuttal for Creed? Does anyone? Okay, then we can go on to FBA Judah.
Light, he was trying to rebuttal. Light was trying to rebuttal something about I didn't understand what that phrase meant.
Yes, I was. So immigration go way back. Let us first of all understand the word immigration and immigrant and how the phrase came about to say immigrant built America. Is America not a land of immigrants?
Oh, Lord.
It's away from the colonial era. to the transcontinental railroad, to etc., 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 to how the foundation of America come to be. So immigration built America? Yes. Immigration built America. Immigrants tirelessly contributed and continuously contributing to the existence of America. So what are you talking about? If you claim you
You
call
gotta
yourself
get ready to land your
indigenous,
plane.
if you claim you call yourself
Okay, Creed.
America wasn't built at the time you were here as
Hold on,
indigenous.
sir. Your time is up. Creed, was that your final say? Did you have
That's
your
my final
final
say.
say
I
yet?
have nothing to say to him.
Huh?
That's my final say. I have nothing to say to him.
Okay, Queen, how you doing?
Hey, Loves World. Thank you for having me on.
You're welcome. What's your ethnicity?
I'm a foundational Black American,
Oh,
and
okay. You want to address the prompt, Queen?
yeah, I just
Okay.
wanted to basically give a rebuttal to the non-foundational Black Americans on the chat.
Okay, just address the prompt, and you can say whatever else. Did immigrants bill? Yes or no, and then get into your spiel so I
No,
can start your time.
no, the immigrants did not
Okay.
build. Um, on my page, I have pictures of 4 generations back of my family, from my great 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 grandfather from the 1800s, and they were all born here. They all worked here. They built here. I was hearing all kind of stuff about being on public aid. I'm an only child. My parents were married. My grandparents were married. My great grandparents were married. And my children, I have never seen the inside of a public aid office. So that stereotype in itself is a complete and total lie. We built this country. We were here first. Yes, there were a number of slaves that were brought to America, but the majority of them died during the transition from there to here. And we were bred to be slaves and work on the plantations. But as far as being a foundational Black American, all of this stuff was built before any of them folks got here. And that's my piece.
Okay. Anyone have a rebuttal for Queen? Okay.
I don't understand how America don't recognize it as foundational.
All right. Thank you for coming up, Creed. I'm gonna rotate you down. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
You welcome, Creed.
I was
Um,
gonna say this too. I'm
go ahead.
sorry. Y'all Africans, y'all can go straight to the pits of hell. And I'm serious. Y'all really can. And I'm serious. And I promise you, I hope you sink down to the very pits of hell. And I'm serious. And I hope when this birthright citizenship comes back, I promise you, I hope Trump drags y'all to the literal center of the pits of hell, and you stay there forever. I hope y'all burn with them white tea people in hell.
Okay.
Hoping.
Okay. All
Yeah,
Keep
right.
you
hoping.
know,
FBA Judah.
all
Oh,
all good intentions go to hell.
We let
So
me let
you
me tell you
know
something.
when you make comments like
What
that,
I am
hey,
very sure that will happen. We will pass a bill
Either them,
where
I'm not
immigrant will
worried
become
about
when you
okay.
president
that.
of
make
It's
this country.
comments like
FBA
Did he say
that,
or
Judah
not?
turn.
when you make comments
A
like that,
bill
Iman,
immigrant will be
somebody
president of
said
this
Trump
country.
won in the
Did he say or
comments.
not?
Hold on, light.
Keep dreaming.
Somebody
All
said
right.
Trump
Go
won in
ahead.
the
Go
comments.
ahead, FBA Judah.
Okay, so thank you. Hey family, what's going on?
Hey.
My name speaks for itself. We all know immigrants didn't build America. And according to this African guy over here, what's his name? Like, according to him, he said it goes way back in colonial. Technically, if it goes that far back, then the white tea people will be considered as immigrants as well. But I just want to say how we built America. You see, when we was enslaved, we had did things for our survival, like the cotton gin. You know, the light bulb. And when I say the light bulb, when we went out there and picked cotton in the cold, we used to use the seeds to heat our hands up so we wouldn't be cold. That's the mechanism. That's the mechanism in the light bulb that keep the light bulb going. You know, and a whole bunch of different things like let them go, and a whole bunch of different things the carpentry, you know, when they was shacking us up, you know, 13 people in one little shack, you know, we had to become carpenters so everybody could sleep comfortable. And it wasn't just in one place, it was all over different plantations. And these people recognized how special we was. You got a man named Elijah McCoy that came up with the lubricant for the mechanism of the ball in the train that kept the trains running. Everything you see as is, we built. And when it comes down to these railroads, you know, after slavery, when they started, you know, locking us up and putting us away, they still put us out there so we could build these railroads for free. Why would they pay immigrants, right, to build America and do this work when they could get the labor for free?
For free.
It just don't make sense.
Nope. Exactly.
And I land with that.
Sorry guys, but that's never gonna be your lane. That's never gonna be your lane.
Girl, you
You
don't
can
run nothing.
keep dreaming all you want. We are
Boy,
going to
you don't
pass a
run
bill.
nothing. You can't
Immigrant will
tell us
become
what's our
president of this
land.
country. Why are you living
Just
in your
because you
dream?
say it's not doesn't mean it's not. We don't give a damn what you think. Take
Keep
your
dreaming and thinking that
take
you will
your
send immigrant
greedy
back to your
ass
country.
back to
What we
Brazil
are dreaming
and
about
worry about
is to make
y'all
sure
in them
immigrants
prisons running on
are
hamster
capable of running
wheels
for
for some
presidency
air.
in this
Go over there
country,
getting
and we will
punked in
fulfill that.
Brazil
I'm
while
so
you
sick of
brought
this
your punk
African.
ass over here.
Y'all, wait a minute. Trump won. He won the birthright citizenship, y'all.
Yay!
He won.
Let me tell you something. We are thinking more way beyond
Did it
birthright
just come
citizenship.
out? Hold on,
The
hold on. This might be breaking news.
Woo!
Queen Kiana, did it just come out, American?
I looked
That,
it up and he won.
that's
It already started taking effect in certain parts of the country.
what were
It
you
already
saying?
started.
Did the
What were you
Yes,
birthright
immigrants?
citizenship just pass?
What were you
he
immigrants
won.
saying?
Yeah,
Huh?
everybody's saying, yeah, we
No,
won.
What was the immigrants just saying?
it did
Was it
not pass.
approved?
It
It
did
would
not, you
never
know,
what?
that's the lie rhetoric.
It would
Hey,
never
if
what?
you know how to, how long you've been living here, you don't know how to read, don't look that up. Nothing has
Hey,
passed.
hey, my man, be
This
quiet,
is the
cause
No, for
incompetence.
y'all was
real.
paying
This
women to
shows
marry
the
them over here
incompetence.
just to
How are
get
you
here.
He
born
won.
here, but you don't know how to read?
You sound
Read.
We
Go
stupid.
shame,
online and
won.
read.
mother.
Don't get
It is a
mad.
Read.
Don't
shame.
get
We
mad.
They
This
just
is
full
won.
of
We
envious
incompetence.
spirit.
Let
So,
me let
We
me
just
say
full of
you were
envious
born
Big
spirit.
here.
Miss
Talking
Love,
about
we
Woo!
need to
birthright
play some
citizenship,
music.
Nah,
birthright
Read.
nah,
citizenship.
Show us the
nah,
receipts that it passed.
nah,
Show us the
nah,
receipts,
nah,
Kate.
nah. Yeah,
night.
good.
I'm not being
Goodbye.
dropped. I'm not being dropped.
We talking about you
Goodbye.
being dropped
Yeah,
out of the
goodbye
country.
to what?
Wipe
Goodbye to what?
those flies off
Goodbye.
of
Yes,
your
You know
eyes.
yes,
the
we
sad that's
won.
the sad part.
It's wait a
Y'all been
minute.
living
Hold
here for
on,
so
Dreamer.
long.
Hold on, Dreamer. He
Crash
won
Oh, you
out.
hold on when
6
you
out
stole a
of
lie like
3.
that.
Wait a minute. He
Live
won
in your
6 out
dream.
of
Birthright
3.
citizenship is
It
never going
says
to be
that
eradicated.
it
Well,
started taking up. It started
I can read
taking
too. I can read too.
effect.
I can read too. I don't see
It
that. So
started taking
when
effect.
you spewing lies like
Get
that,
off that
I'm
Android
that
and
I'm
get you
not
an
lying.
no,
iPhone.
get off. Oh,
Uh, 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 uh.
Queen,
It
Birthright
show
says
me the
citizenship
receipt.
Supreme
is
Court
never going to
Hey,
be
judgment.
eradicated.
host.
I
I'm
don't
being
know why you
people.
guys
People,
Wait a
living in
minute.
your
This is
dream.
amazing.
host.
This
Your
is
mind just
by
Why
the
you
muted
living
me.
in
birthright
your dream?
citizenship by
This is
Birthright
so
1
sad.
citizenship is
out of
never going
3
away.
that lower
Where you,
courts
do you know how to
generally
read?
cannot
Hey, do you know
issue
how to
state.
read? You know how to read? You know how to
I
read?
do know how to read. It took effect certain places
Where
already.
has? How did it
It
take effect?
already
How did it
started.
take effect? How now? This
I'm
is
not arguing
comprehension.
with you.
This is
Bye.
comprehension.
Dreamer,
This
stop
the no.
crashing out. Stop
This is
crashing out.
No, you know
comprehension.
what this
Stop
is?
This
This
is
is
crashing out.
comprehend. That's the
Douglas.
problem with
Dude.
y'all.
Hello?
Y'all
They
don't know
about
how
to
to
crash
comprehend, and the
out.
reading is a problem for y'all. Two things:
Dreamer, if you keep
read
crashing
and
out, we're
comprehend.
gonna have to
Yeah,
drop you.
Queen, Black Queen. You the same person who said 17,
Started
17
happening.
you
It
said
didn't take.
you said
Wait a
7 million
minute.
people on UNICEF of
Let me
No,
Ethiopians
I
were
said
explain,
17
Dreamer.
million
Hold
in
on.
so
Ethiopia.
Let me
you
Let me
can't
explain.
Because of
read.
It
competition
started
immigration
taking
is
effect.
creating.
Listen, it started taking effect It did not fully take effect yet.
How would it
But
take
we got
effect
6
when
out
the
of
sup?
3. Wait a minute.
Well, you need to learn how to read.
Be quiet,
No,
Dreamer.
you
You
need
need
to
to
quit
learn how to
crashing out.
dish.
Right. Get your bitch
You need
ass
to
off
learn
here.
how to dish.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Damn.
So it says that it says the Supreme Court handed Trump administration a major victory regarding birthright citizenship by ruling 6 out of 3 that lower courts generally cannot issue nationwide orders to block his executive order. The court limited the scope of these blockades, though the underlying constitutionally of wait a minute, yeah, of ending birthright citizenship is still being heavily challenged. So it's still being challenged, but in certain parts it already started taking effect.
How will it take effect when it is still being challenged at the Supreme Court?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
It's 6
up.
out of 3.
Shut the fuck up.
I cannot wait.
Imagine you're
Ooh, I
a
cannot wait.
disgrace to American
We
education
You
want
are a
system.
it
disgrace to
like a
You are
You
a
Africa.
are a
Shut
disgrace to
up.
big
Africa.
disgrace. And that's
You a
why you will keep
disgrace
working
to
in the
Africa.
warehouses.
You know why?
Because
Because
you
you
are a
fled your
disgrace to the
homeland.
education
I'm
system of
telling you,
America.
You
listen,
fled your
and
homeland.
And that's
listen,
why you will keep working at
cases,
Amazon
when
Fulfillment
it
Center.
does happen,
Like,
and when
I'm a
it does
nurse.
Of,
happen,
of, of, of,
listen.
of, of,
Thank
I'm a
you.
nurse. I'm a
another
Shout out
Bye,
nurse.
to all the
Wendy.
I don't know
Amazon
what you're talking
When
workers.
it
about.
does
I'm a nurse.
happen, I'm getting the biggest
Hey,
bottle
Aether Wolf Alpha.
at the liquor store to celebrate.
Who dropping you from the bike,
something is being
Legacy?
challenged at the Supreme Court, but yet it's taking
Huh?
effect. This is
Take a
Stop
breath.
hating. You just scared you gotta go home. Why are y'all so scared to go
I'm
home?
scared to
Crashing
go
Okay,
out.
home.
y'all, we got a new person on the stage too. We got
I'm
to
gonna do
get
it.
going. All right, Judah. Asia, how you doing?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your ethnicity?
I'm African American, Jamaican, and Cuban.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You want to address the prompt?
Yes, I would. My answer might surprise a lot of people, but I think that the immigrants did not build the United States. And I want to say that because there's a lot that African Americans did that's not recorded. Now, immigrants, they had a helping hand in
Hey,
that.
Asia, a lot of
So,
us prefer to be called Black Americans now. I just want to let you know.
okay,
All right.
if that's your
Oh
preference, I
no, no,
respect
no,
that.
girl! You can call them Black Africans.
No.
Black Africans.
No, no,
You,
listen,
like, you can
if
get
that's how
dropped
they
I ain't
choose
too.
no
to
African.
represent
Dude.
themselves, I will respect that. But for me personally, I prefer to be called African American. But y'all want to be called Black Americans, I respect that.
We're not
So
Africans, man.
I,
Indian. You say you're a native Indian,
I'll get
right?
into
Let's
that.
become an Indian.
I get into that, but I just want to say that my grandfather and his father, they worked on the railroads their entire life, and like literally until they left this earth. Well, my grandfather, he's still here, but um yeah, Black Americans, they really built everything in America, and I want to say that we all need to focus on what's most important, which is that we all, immigrants, Black Americans, everybody got a common enemy. There's one person killing us all, I mean unaliving us all. So that's all I want to say. I mean, I'm not an immigrant, I was born here, but that's okay. And I'm gonna land right there. I don't have nothing else to say.
Thank you, Asia. But you are an immigrant. I don't know. You know what I mean? You still an immigrant.
How so?
Because, like, you're not from the soil. You
I
immigrated
am
here.
though.
Even though you
I
was
am.
born here, because we don't know if your people came here, how they came here. We don't know if you were anchor baby. See, and I don't want to be rude and disrespectful, but it's always going to be a segment of America that looks at a certain group of people who came after a certain period of time as immigrants. That's just
But
the way it is.
I have two what y'all would consider foundationally Black American grandparents, so I would definitely consider
Oh,
myself.
how? How is that?
What do you mean? How
I
they
didn't
were
know.
born
I
here?
didn't hear you mention that part. I didn't hear you mention
No,
you had.
when I first came on, I said I'm African American, Jamaican,
Oh,
and
black.
Cuban.
Oh, I didn't hear the African American part.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just
I didn't hear that part.
Africans are proud to be Africans. So
Is
I
he
don't know
like
no,
the
they're
why
not
a
Hausa?
for
bunch.
Do
real.
Why
you
I
have
don't know.
do you have a foundational Black American parent, Aisha?
Not fully.
So your African American parents. So the lineage just kept going foreign from your grandfather, huh? I guess nobody else wanted to date a black American in your lineage,
I
right?
mean, I wouldn't say that. My family is very rich.
It's like that your black American part then got washed out.
Absolutely not. You could look at my pictures. That Black American is very much there. Um,
Don't sound like
but I
that.
do want to say that I have a lot of respect for y'all that are fully Black American because it takes a lot of strength. It really does
Yeah.
to go through everything. And I do understand that there's some benefits that we get as oh my gosh, there's some benefits that we get as immigrants, but not the kind that y'all say. Like, there's nobody getting checks all the time. There's no special government benefits that people's getting. There's none of that. But yeah, we are treated differently, and I want to recognize that.
All right. Well, thank you, Asia. You have a wonderful day.
You as well.
Okay. Bye bye. What's up, Miss T Monique? Y'all check out Miss T Monique.
Hello,
Thank you for the
hold
well,
on.
child. Shout out to Miss T Monique. Y'all check out Miss T Monique. She holds spaces too. She's very, very, very pro-black, and she is not so tolerant with the immigrants. Okay, so
Hey sis, how
just
you
know
doing?
she ain't nice with
Hello.
me.
So, hey,
I'm not that
hey,
nice at
Love's
all.
World.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She is talking to me and we're talking. So do you mind giving us a moment? Thank you. No
Right.
shade.
My sister talking to me, and I'm over here
Thank you,
feeling
sis.
good.
I hear you. Shout outs to everybody. How y'all doing? What's up, fam? I'm gonna be
Hey.
nice today too. Cause I didn't come up here to be mean. I didn't
Girl,
even
well,
come
I'm
up.
not.
I hear you, boo. Do what you gotta do. I didn't even come up for this girl up here cosplaying. It gets to a point, honestly. I'ma pray. We gonna have to do some prayer, some spiritual warfare, because it's definitely some weird energy and it's definitely some destiny swapping trying to go on around here. It's diabolical at this point. It's crazy. If your family is a bunch of immigrants, you are an immigrant. The end. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I'm gonna answer the prompt because I don't understand why everybody talking about they black. Just because you was born here, you cannot teleport Mighty Morphin Telling Ranger your ass into somebody else's lineage. That's just not
What
how it
make you
works.
think black American are the only black?
I don't understand why he's talking.
Because
Yeah, thank you.
that's why I
Yeah.
am talking.
What did the tether say? If since he
You
can't
are
speak.
speaking shit. I'm not one of those
Wait
who are
your
afraid of
turn.
you, dumbass.
Wait your turn.
I am
Have
not
some
one of those who are.
decorum. Have some decorum, sir.
More than an African.
I'm sorry. What did he just say about some African?
Not make you black than a black African. Make you more black.
Light. I'm gonna tell you something because you tested my patience, and
Please
I said
tell
I
me. I'm
came up
not
here to
afraid of
be
you.
nice, right? I
I'm
said I
not afraid
came
of
up
you,
here to
man. I
be
don't give a
nice, right?
shit whether you're nice or not.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
just
you know
responding to
what?
what
I'm gonna do the classy thing because I know I'm in my villain
an
era right
African.
now, and I know if I blow you out the water, where's he from, by the way, fam? Where's he from?
Yeah,
He sound like he's
Who
Guyanese or something.
cares? I think
man.
Where you?
Liberia.
Liberia. Yeah, that's probably where that sassy ass energy is coming from because he's Liberian.
Like,
Sassy.
please,
You got to
We
say,
no,
got
ask you a
this.
Yeah,
simple
like,
very
question. What make you
sassy.
stay
Very
on your mic. Stay on.
how cunt of you.
Y'all gotta stop
Very
jumping off of
spicy.
y'all. Y'all gotta
make you
stop
black, more black than an
jumping
African?
off.
Answer.
Like,
Yeah, I'm not answering no broke ass clapping African no
stay on your.
questions.
It's broken
I'm
here
not
is
answering
you.
y'all no questions in my country because your ass ain't even in
Listen, you
Africa. So,
Miss
and
T,
I don't
hold
know
on.
nobody in Africa. Y'all
Miss
are not
T,
the
hold on
standard.
1 second. Hold on
trying.
1 second. Light, please stay on your mic. He keeps jumping off his mic. Please stop. Jesus, let her talk.
Anyway, it's so sad a man wants to argue with a woman because he thinks he's still in
He's a
Liberia.
dumb ass.
Take that broke ass, weird ass energy somewhere else. Thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer the prompt because I don't really speak to brokies and fleers and deportees. I really don't. Anyway,
Well
so
settled to
did
you. I got
immigrants build the U.S.?
dumbass.
Breaking news. The insults don't work.
Country ain't
Yeah, no. See, he can't help himself. It's cool. Anyway, so did immigrants build the US? How can immigrants who weren't here, y'all wasn't even here shooting in the gym with us, how could you build something that you weren't here for? You don't even go here. How did y'all build this? You came to a table that was already made. I think we were some courteous. We hosted them very courteously. They came to the table that was built. The chairs was there. We had the food ready. I mean, literally the can. We even put candles on that bitch and lit them. Y'all didn't build anything. The jobs, the opportunities were already laid out thanks to Black Americans because the white tees did not want you here. They didn't want you here. They didn't. And they don't even want you in your countries. That's why they come and you guys load up your dirty G-strings and ass clap and y'all sit up there and give them your resources. All of everything you own and they still don't want you. And then you letting them smack you around and just toss you to and fro and do all kinds of things to you. And you're mad at Black Americans. I think it's diabolical actually when you think about it, but it's okay. I digress. Let me I was trying to retire the whole dirty G-string thing, but it really applies and it's kind of my signature. So I'm going to keep it in there. I'm going to keep it in the routine. I like it. So yeah, I don't understand where this disrespect comes from, right? And I know a lot of our people and our ancestors are very, very upset right now because we come from a resilient people and it just undermines. It's just been complete and total undermining of the people who actually are the foundation of this country, which are Black Americans, not no African Americans, not no Africans, not no Caribbean, not none of y'all. Black, big Black American, not the little ones. Shout outs to us. Shout outs to our ancestors. Shout outs to them for staying 2 feet here and fighting and making it do what it do. And that's a lineage that these people don't understand. They respect it, so they're trying to co-opt it and take it as it's theirs. You got Haitians running around talking about Haiti is America, and they now North America. They trying to tie it together like we all together. Like it's diabolical, really. It's a spiritual warfare that's really going on. And it's a scary thing. So I'm not really going to argue because I was arguing last night. I had my TikTok shadow ban release party last night and it was fun. We had a lot of fun. I had some Haitians coming up there and I was putting belt to ass on them asses. You understand what I'm saying? Baby, it was delicious. I ate so well in there. I did so good. So I'm kind of tired now, because now we got to get to the facts. So let me make it plain and simple. Y'all didn't build shit. Because if you built shit, you wouldn't be getting deported. So let's cut the crap. Because if y'all could build here like you claim you did, your countries wouldn't be 8th world dimension countries. It's okay to say, look, you guys, we failed. Our ancestors, they failed. They got the independence, but they didn't necessarily have the fortitude to finish it the rest of the way. So now we're the contingency plan. So we got to go out of the country. We got to ass clap and flee away. And we have to work and we have to make things work. So we're the ones that have to send the money back because nobody wants to fix these countries. And you know what? We're kind of angry about that and resentful about it because it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. I would respect that. I would respect that, you would say something like that. But when you come at us with this buffoonery, you built the US? How you built something you wasn't here for? You didn't even go here. That's why they're getting your asses up out of here. Stop undermining the people that actually created the table that you got to eat from and say thank you. And then you talking about unity and solidarity when you undermining us and trying to erase us at the same time. Do you understand why people are coming at y'all sideways? It's disrespectful. If I went to your eighth dimension country and I claimed y'all shit and I claimed y'all culture as a black American, y'all would probably turn me into a goddamn steak.
Go to Africa will be the
Shut
best
your
house you ever
ass
sleep
up.
in
Like,
your
shut
life.
up. I don't talk to weak
Keep
ass
living in
niggas.
your
I don't talk to you guys. I don't talk to
okay.
you. Stop the crying. Talk to your people and talk to your women. I am not one of your women. You cannot knock me between the washer and the dryer or the coconut and the
Let me
hot. You cannot do that to me. Shut up when you are talking to me, okay? Please,
my
please.
woman
I did not address you. Do not
25.
address me either. Thank you. If you cannot control yourself, get the hell out of here. Thank you. Get your ass out of here. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Shut up. Until you make your country and your continent better, you can't talk to me.
Better.
You weak ass clapper. Shut up.
Struggle.
Shut up. Shut up. Bad guy.
Struggle.
Bad
It
boy.
is.
Shut up. Shut it on up. Shut your ass up. I'm gonna do what your mama didn't do. Shut your ass up. Thank you. And that's all I really wanted to say, because I don't understand why he kept interrupting me. I was just trying to tell y'all what I was telling y'all. He getting mad over here and get his little attitude. Like, I thought I was the only one that could get an end of the month. What the hell is he doing?
Crashing
This country
out.
He over there.
nothing.
You got cramps, like you got some cramps going on.
Crashing
You
out.
need some Tylenol. You want me to send you some pads over there? Oh wait, I don't think y'all get pads in
We are
third world
tired of this.
countries. I don't think y'all got those over there. Listen, you need to lay down and be all right. You be all right, son. This happen to people every day. You gotta stop that. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say. We're never gonna move forward because y'all are disrespectful. Stop saying this weird stuff. You gotta stop it. Respect the big black Americans. And if anything, learn from us, because we clearly are the ones with the purses. Because I don't know why he talking to me. I really don't talk to no brokies. Like, stop it. Your pockets ain't even big enough to talk to me. You got people in your country that make what I got in my savings. $3,000. That's a little bit of a savings. That's one of my savings. That's one of my savings. That's pocket change. That's not even what I got on a regular day. That's what y'all make in a year. You can't talk to me. Big broke African, big black American with the purse. Shut up. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And until y'all just keep it real with yourselves, we just can't have this conversation. Thank you for this time. I appreciate y'all, family. I can stay up here if you like for me to, but I'm gonna end there because it's getting diabolical. I'm finna start a prayer circle. So if y'all interested, we're gonna be doing some spiritual warfare. I need my prayer warriors. Please DM me. I'm dead ass serious because this getting spooky out here. Like, oh my gosh.
We need to conjure.
Yeah, I definitely need to be in that prayer circle. I need the ancestors' help.
I
We
was
need
about to
everybody
say,
help.
You sit on
And
there speaking
and not
about.
their ancestors,
we
because
need
their
to start.
ancestors
I was
is not
about to
helping
say,
them.
at this point, we need to start conjuring the ancestors for these people because
Mm-hmm.
it's out of control.
On here speaking about you make way more money.
Why is this Brokey talking to us?
Let them speak, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
What is
Well
your
established
market
in America,
to
then
the
you will ever
rock
come close,
sandwich
both here and back home.
family?
Secondly, with all of your money, you live unhealthy. And yeah, you claim to have money more than
I
people back
know
home.
people just
They
say
are
nothing
very
about
healthy.
nobody
They
living.
are very happy. They are very stable. So you can come close. I can take you to Africa. It will be the best house you ever slept in your motherfucking life.
Bitch, I would
Do you
never go no
understand?
goddamn Africa. I would never step my
Do
pretty
you
ass toes in
understand?
no damn Africa. Because
Africa
let
don't
me tell
want
you
you.
something. I land, get my
You
nose
aren't
assaulted, and be
qualified.
fighting for my life when I get
You
there.
fucked
And
up
it'll be about
mentally.
50 of y'all running in the opposite direction trying to
So
take my
I got
place
a
in
question for
America.
you.
You
I got a
gotta be
question for
Hey,
out
you.
it's
your damn mind if you think I'ma go to
I
some
got a question
goddamn
for you.
Africa. If y'all
I got a
sleep so
question for
good
you.
there, why you not there? Why you not there? If y'all
You
sleep so
claim
good. If y'all
because
sleep so good, why you not there?
I contribute to this country
Tell
so
us why
that
you cannot be there. Why are you
to
not
in
ads clapping in
do you want me to answer
Africa?
your
You're
question
in
then?
America.
Let me to answer your question.
No, I don't
Because
want
I
to. I don't
have
want to
to
hear your answers. I
because
don't
I
give a
have to be
damn.
here to contribute
If
so
it's
that
so
you can live
great,
on food
why are
stamp.
you not in Africa? Why are you not sleeping so great in Africa? Why are you here in
Because I
America
have to enable
screaming
you
and
to
spitting
survive
at
on
a
food
phone
stamp.
in better services instead of being in Africa with the goats running around in your yard sleeping good? What is the problem? Why can't you
Okay.
do it?
Okay, I'm answering your question
I
then.
beg. Tell us why.
You claim
Tell
to
us
have
why.
so much money
I
in your
beg.
you claim to have so much money in your savings.
I beg.
Okay. This is why I'm here.
Okay, y'all, let's move
I
on.
exist
We got to
here
move on to the
Shut
new
to
your
guest on the
enhance.
zesty ass up.
stage.
Thank you. Okay,
We
thanks.
got Vickerson. Hi, Vickerson. Hello. What ethnicity are you, Vickerson?
Broke ass. I'm from Nigeria. I'm African.
Bitch
Oh,
ass.
okay. You
Okay,
want to
so
address the prompt?
yes, I really want to do that. Um, I'm from Nigeria. I've been in the US for like, let me say, like about 3 years now. Let me say that I'm the first person in my family to be here. So addressing I'm a student, university student. So did immigrant build the US? I will say that it is very disrespectful for you to come to people's house and claim that you own it or you build it. Like this is my first time. Like let me say I've been here for a couple of times. I see that most often times when people like try to bash people that have been here over the years, over 20, 200 years, and you're saying that you build it. Like I don't understand. I'm from Nigeria. We have a lot of resources. We have, enormous resources. Why have we not built it as Nigerians if we claim that we build America? Why have we not used that blueprint over the years to build my country? That's what is amazing me. I move around here. I see the technology. I see the advancement of this place. And Nigerians has been coming here over the years and they go back to Nigeria. Sometimes they become leaders. So why have they not done that? If you claim that you build America, like why have you not translated those things you see here into Nigeria? So it is very
Are immigrants only African?
listen,
You claim to
listen.
be
No,
in the
no,
university.
wait, chill, wait, now, bro. Let me just talk. I'm saying from
Speak.
bro,
Only
please
African.
bro, chill. Like
Present.
I'm saying from my own
Stop
personal
cutting him
experience. You can
off. Let him
say
have his time. You had your
like,
time. You've been up here for hours. Go
like
ahead, Vickerson.
you can talk for yourself. I'm talking from myself, from my own point of view. You know, I feel that it's very disrespectful for you to come here and tell people, oh, they are lazy, they don't have culture, they don't have this, they don't have that. I don't feel that it's right to actually, want to say that. So I will say that no immigrant, especially the ones from my country, did not build up America, because if they have done that, they would have built probably where I'm from, and it would have been like probably nice as it is over here. So that's my contribution.
I can respond to your contribution. Yes, immigrant build the United States.
So
Immigrants are not restricted
He
to
still
Africans.
has time. What is
Immigration
wrong with
is
you? You don't see he
immigration
still
is
has
a
his clock lights. Stop. He still has time. He got a minute left.
So so if you're saying that okay, for you to be able to build something, you must have like a blueprint, like you must have something running, like you must be an architect of it. So why have we not been able to like use those things that we claim that we are knowledgeable about to build, probably where we run away from or where we migrated from into this place? We're not saying that we have all the resources, we have everything. Why have we not built that? So that's my my argument. That's my
yes,
argument, bro.
Thank
That's
and
y'all
it.
for
that's
the gifts.
Don't don't be so emotional to the point that you're defending what is wrong. Like, please,
okay.
all of us came here like to like we know where we're from. Like we're here to like. I think what we need to do is to partner with them. Like partner, respect them, and help ourselves. That's all I can say, man, bro.
Because I want to respond.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Please.
I respect your position. Immigrant build America. Once again, immigrant is not rich. America immigration is collective people from all around the world. Stop muting me. I don't know whoever is muting
I'm
me.
muting you because I want you to see how it feels when you keep interrupting people when they're talking. So
No, it is
don't do it to
because you don't like
somebody
the
else.
truth.
Don't do it to someone else if you don't want it being done to you. Because if you keep interrupting people, I'll keep muting you in the middle of you talking.
So immigration in America is a collective of people from all around the world. And even today, as we speak, one of the richest, one of the richest American, or matter of fact, the richest person in the world is also an immigrant, who is contributing very severely
to the development of America and it existing. So did immigration build America? It is from way back. There are the foundational, the FBA, those that call themselves
Okay, you
foundational
got
Black
to land
American.
your plane. It's been over a minute.
It's
Land
been
your plane light. Get your thoughts together next time you come and speak. Okay, you want to have your final say, Vicus, and so we can get
no,
on to tailpipe.
you only let division. Your platform is we need to
So,
Hold
bro.
on, like you listen. You didn't have the chance to speak in about 4 showdowns
we need
on your
to look
own multiple
to
times.
look
When the new people come up, they get a chance to speak. That's how it go here. Go ahead with your final say, Vickerson.
Okay, so bro, I feel that like you shouldn't be so emotional about such kind of topic. I think we should try to face reality on ground. Try as much as possible to respect. Show respect to people that has been in the land for like a couple of years. If they trust you enough, probably to partner with you, learn from them. Try to get some knowledge about from them, and don't be disrespectful. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you,
Thank you.
Vickerson. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Tailpipe, how you doing?
I disagree with the premise of his point in regards to because
Wait a
what
minute. You want to address the prompt first, and then I can start your time, and you can say what you want.
sure. So immigrants did build the United States. It's a well documented fact. Just go to any museum and you can literally see the historical overview. If you want to say that the planning was done by white people, the labor was done by immigrants, that's fine, sure. But I'm in Washington, D.C., and the planning of Washington, D.C. was done by a black man, period. Like, that's not an exaggeration, that's not hyperbole. But to the gentleman's point, who's from Nigeria specifically, when you look at Nigeria, which has been, or which was supposedly under colonial rule, in my opinion, it still is under colonial rule, you're basically calling for accountability, which
Wait a
is
minute.
not.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm American.
What else?
Excuse me?
I see some flags in there in your bio. What's those flags?
Not that it's relevant, but I'm
It
Haitian.
is relevant. What's those
Sure.
flags?
So Haitian and Palestine. With
Haitian and
the,
a Haitian?
excuse me?
You a Haitian?
I'm American.
What's the flags?
I just told you Haiti and Palestine.
Okay, so you a Haitian. Go ahead.
As I was saying. So in regards to your position on Nigeria, you're basically calling for a point of accountability. I don't disagree with that. But when you look, it's about prioritization. What comes first? When you look at what has been done and what is continued to be done to the country of Nigeria, for example, your own country, it's unfair to call for a point of accountability until you call for an end to colonial rule. The most wealthy African in the entire continent is Aliko Dangote. He owns the Nigerian oil fields, basically. He created a means of production where Nigeria would no longer have to export its own oil and then pay a premium on top of it. Look at what's happening now. The World Bank is now saying that it's unfair what he is doing, even though he's acting in his own best interest and the best interest of Nigerians. They're saying, no, we don't want you to do that because you're hurting the rest of the bit. It's not even the rest of the world. You're hurting the private business interests that used to make money off the country of Nigeria from the oil sector. And I don't think that it's fair for you to
Okay, your
say,
Is
time
he
is
done?
up. Your time, yes, it's up. Do
Sis,
anybody
can I
have
get him?
a? Yes, go ahead, Miss T.
Yeah, you can put my timer on. What's his name? Tailpipe. I want to say CRACK pipe because I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You clearly are not Black American, and I think again it is completely disingenuous for y'all to come up here, use your foo-foo goosey, your pickles, FP's fingers to come up here and talk about y'all built something, but y'all didn't even build what was in your own goddamn countries. You're over here in our country talking about you built something here when you came to the table that was on. So I have a question, Abeg. What exactly did you build? What did y'all build? Tell us what you built. We want to know. Real niggas is curious. What did y'all build? If you could not build in your own country, your country is looking like terror, war, distress, garbage, trash, filth. I mean, suffering. But you came to America that you have no people here, no ancestry, no lineage, no nothing. And you built here. Do you hear how diabolical y'all sound? Do you hear how ridiculous y'all sound? Do you hear how diabolical that sounds? What the hell did you build? Tell us what you built. We want to know. Because if you couldn't make it in Africa, and you couldn't make it in Haiti, and you couldn't make it in wherever else you was at, because not all the Caribbean countries are in poverty. Not all of them are. Not all of them. But apparently yours, especially Haiti, is jacked up. And Nigeria is jacked up. So we want to know, when my time is up, what the freak did y'all build in America? What did you build? And I'm going to say it one more time, because I know it be bouncing off y'all big ass foreheads, and them glasses is so you can see into the future. And I don't know if you seeing me, because there's a lot of things that you can see. I mean, you seeing a lot, so you might be looking past me. So I want to make sure that you understand the words that's coming out of my mouth when I'm done. What did you build? I'll land.
Okay, Tailpipe, you want to respond? Please let us know what you built.
Sure. So the city of Chicago, for example, was founded by a Haitian man. Specifically,
Already there. What else?
the entire
What else?
continental southern United States. Do you want to overtalk or under
Cap.
listen?
That's a lie. What else did you
Hold on,
build?
Miss T. Hold on. Let
She
let
can't.
him
She's too
respond.
emotional.
Go ahead, Tailpipe.
So the entire southern continental United States, what's known as the Louisiana Purchase, and all its territories are specifically attributed to the Haitian Revolution. Without the Haitian Revolution, the southern United States would most likely still be under French colonial control. So that's not a matter of debate on your point. That's not a matter of counterfactual facts. It's an actual fact. Right now, if you were to go to Savannah, Georgia, you'll see monuments and statues dedicated and devoted to the Haitian diaspora who sent fighters during the Civil War and the Revolutionary War.
The
So,
Revolutionary War, not the Civil War. Stop lying.
again, this notion that we didn't build anything or help construct anything, I don't separate the diaspora of Black people like you do, because I don't think that that's beneficial. And again, rather than debate emotional tirades, come with substantive information where you can actually debate the facts. And you have yet to do that, because I just gave you examples of Nigeria. I just gave you specific examples of one individual
Your time is
specifically
up.
in
Your time is
Nigeria,
up. Your
and you're
time is
not
up.
able to
Your
to
time
combat
is
those.
up. Your time is up. I got some substantive facts for you. Okay. First of all, you came over here and you lied and said that it was the folks from that damn island that helped out in Savannah. No, they weren't. That was known as Saint Dominique at that time. The island didn't exist that y'all claimed. Okay, yeah, he didn't matter when he had a bounce. Let me go ahead back on mute.
What happened? He dropped. Hey, Zaire.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Zaire?
Didn't I was no, I didn't. I was dropped.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
okay.
Hold on, Zaire.
Okay, well, cool. Well, now that you're back up in here, let me explain to you what really happened. Okay, and then Chicago was not founded by no damn
Helicopter
Haitians.
talking to your mic.
You hear me? What I sound like right now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. The second thing is, wasn't no dang on Haitian responsible for the founding of Chicago. That was a freed Frenchman from Canada. Okay, that was what he was. He was not. It was an Acadian Frenchman from Canada, just so happened to be black. He was a descendant of free people. He was not a descendant of the African slaves that were in Haiti, right? And the third thing that you lied about, talking about Charlotte Bennett, that the Louisiana Purchase actually expanded slavery all over the country. It literally opened up the entire Midwest and part of the West Coast to expand slavery. So once again, you didn't name anything that you guys actually created. All you did was point to a bunch of historical events that you just inserted yourself into as a Haitian. So you want to try this again and tell us something that you actually built from the ground up? Try it one more time.
Okay, Tailpipe, you want your final say so
So
we can move on?
Sure. So, like I said, I don't separate the diaspora specifically. I was just asked to comment in generality, or excuse me, in specifics of what Haitians specifically built. And I mentioned, hey, we contributed to certain historical events happening because of the Haitian Revolution. But like I said, separating the diaspora is not something that I do because it's not beneficial to the overall correction that needs to happen.
And what's that
Hey, good evening.
overall? What's that overall correction you thinking of? What does that look like?
So, in my opinion, it would be similar to when you look at the Montgomery bus boycott, right? I'm a advocate. I am in support, for example, of a level of segregation where Black economics corral together and separate themselves from the system to the best of their ability that they can. You
And
see,
what country this gonna be in?
I'm American, so in the United States.
And who gonna be in this black system?
So every single person from the diaspora. It's not that you
Oh
segregate.
yeah, no, that
It's not
ain't
that
never
you
gonna
segregate.
happen. That ain't gonna never work. That ain't gonna never, ever, 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 ever,
Well,
ever, ever, ever
the
happen.
facts proves that it does work when
No,
you
it's
look at
not. It don't work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work for me.
when that's fine if it doesn't work for
It
you.
ain't gonna work for
However,
nobody. Cause it
however,
ain't
when you
never
look at
worked before. It
when
ain't
yes,
gonna
it
work.
did. When you look at
You
what
must be
triggered,
talking about
when you look at what
when
triggered,
this planet is probably facing the like the end of the world, like the end of the planet, and it's only like a little crumb left for everybody to fit on. But other than that, no, that ain't gonna work. You got to do that in Haiti. You got to go over there and get Black Americans to go to Haiti that want to go to Haiti. You need to go get them Pan Africans and people like that and take them over to Haiti. But here in the USA, that ain't gonna never work.
when you look at what triggered the Civil Rights Act, right?
That ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
When you look at what triggered the Civil Rights Act, Lyndon Baines Johnson specifically said, because he was lobbied by the private industries, they said that the Black community was bankrupting the transportation and infrastructure
You're not
systems
about to sit here
of
and
the
lie on
South.
our brother Emmett Till.
So that
You're
was
not
one
gonna
of
do
the
that.
reasons
No.
specifically.
Emmett Till was the specific reason why the civil rights movement took place in the '60s. It was him and him
It was
only.
good
It
talking to
don't
you guys
matter
because
what some YT man. Yeah, go ahead on about the
Add something to what he said because I don't understand. I think the
Yeah.
dirt cookies are starting to eat their brains up and it's really getting bad. So
Okay.
I just kind of want to state something for the people in the back. He said that he's saying that all Black people should come together. See, this is how we know y'all couldn't be born here. Y'all could be raised around us. Y'all can claim to be friends with us. Y'all can even have kids with us, but y'all don't know nothing about us. And you are free to be a Haitian. So y'all allow Jamaicans to be Jamaicans. You allow Nigerians to be Nigerians. You allow everyone to be everyone. But then when it comes to Black Americans, you erase us. You erase our contributions. You erase every accomplishment. You erase everything. But you want to extract our influence. You want to extract our power. You want to extract our money. And so you want to sit here and spew this nonsense about you guys. You were slaves during the American Revolution. So your conquistador who was in cahoots with America signed y'all up to come over here and fight. That has nothing to do with the contribution of you helped them to emancipate themselves from England. You did not help Black Americans get their freedom. So let's stop the bullshit. You are completely negating and erasing the people who are already fundamentally here, foundationally here. And then you want to team up and you want to have solidarity until you recognize that it's big Black American and not the little one, and that we are not in a diaspora. We are them ones. We the big dogs. We the OGs. And you show a respect. There will never be a conversation. And to take it even further and to be insulting with insult on top of it, until y'all step like us, until you get like us, we could never have a conversation. Because y'all not even in our class at this point. And that's just the bottom line. You're not going to extract and disrespect at the same time and think, oh, well, but then we can come together. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are not the same. Because I would never pay my conquistador. Your people did that. Your people left y'all in squalor and loaded up dirty G-strings and sat up there and paid billions of dollars instead of using that money to negotiate and to barter with the U.S. or with anybody to open up the resources so that y'all wouldn't be sitting there in squalor now. So don't blame the U.S. for what happened to y'all. You need to blame your sorry ass ancestors for that. Because my ancestors would. They would never do something like that. They would never allow us to be in squalor. That's why you get to ass clap here now. Show some goddamn respect. It's disgusting. I'm sorry, sis. It's really starting to get to me. Like it's getting to, and I put hands on people when I feel like this. You understand what I'm saying? This is the part where I start feeling like I want to put hands on people because it's diabolical. You gonna climb your eppies and your whatever the hell y'all eat fingers up here and lie? Is that what you doing? Just say we have no accomplishments, but we admire you and we're here. And you know what? This sucks that we got to go home, but it sucks that our people didn't do anything. So if we got to go home, what should we do to rebuild? What can we learn from y'all that we can apply when we go home? Or better yet, you know what? We're not built for this. We weren't taught this. We don't understand war. We don't understand how to build. That's just not in us. But you know what? We know you guys know how to do it. So what can we learn from you? That I would respect that because that's the truth. But when you come up here with all this pride and all this extra shit that you don't even deserve to have, and you come from poverty and despair, talking about you built something here, but you have nothing to show for in your country, the joke's literally right itself. Stop the cap. I'm done, y'all. I'm sorry. It's getting to me. It's really getting to me. Go ahead, y'all.
Okay, I want to say something because, we've been kind of quiet on this madness. And this is what I want everybody to look at. I want everybody to listen to key words. Key words. When he first got up here, he said, immigrants absolutely did build this country. It's a proven fact that a black man built the White House. Okay, listen to what he just said, because the black man that built the White House was our people, our ancestors. Okay, not them. Not them. And this is why he goes on, listen to words again. This is why he goes on to say, hey, I don't separate the diaspora because we need to come together. They know that we are not them. They use these keywords. They use these keywords to try to combine us because they are doing any and every damn thing they can to leech on to us to stay here in this country. They do not want to go back to their ravished, disgusting homelands. Okay, there's shithole countries that they live in. So I've heard that's the first, that's the second time today. I heard another Haitian say earlier, we built this country, so now they are scrambling because of the TPS. They are scrambling and they're looking for anything to hold on to keep themselves here. And I'm telling my people, I know we are discouraged. I know we are disgusted. And I know we are tired, but the fight is not over. We got to stand 10 toes down on them, and we got to go hard on them, and we got to call out all their BS every time they spew this kind of nonsense, these key words that they use. We got to stop them because look what they do. They run. What does the devil do when you resist him? He flees. Okay, it's written. So my people, please, I'm telling you, stand on 10 toes. We got to stand up and we got to fight these people for our children, for their children, for our grandchildren, for our future generations, because these people are trying to take us over. They are trying to erase us, and we cannot stand. We cannot let them do it. We have to fight them back. I'm here every day because I love my people, not for any other reason. I don't give a damn about clouds. I don't give a damn about likes. Thank y'all for the gifts. I love y'all. I don't give a damn about any of that. What I care about today is my people, and this is who we are. We are resilient, we are powerful, and we are strong, and we will not bow down to this evil. And I land.
Sis, facts.
Wow, y'all. This really about to be the only break. This been a interesting, how long? This been an interesting 3 hours. What y'all think, chat?
I had a question. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
so helicopter, because I don't know. I didn't want to. I feel like I kind of embarrassed myself. Well, they saying we want. Hold on, Zaire. Hold on 1 second. That we won the whole birthright citizenship stuff. I just did some more reading, and it's saying that we need it has to be, I guess, 2 out of 5 votes, if I'm not mistaken. Helicopter, can you help me understand it? Um, and it's saying we have 6 out of 3. Helicopter.
It's a majority, so it's a total of 9 justices. It's got to be a 5-4, the majority, in order for anything to go through. All they just saying is that 6 of the justices would have sided with it, and 3 didn't necessarily disagree. They just didn't agree. They didn't agree. If that makes sense.
Okay, so what I'm gathering, I'm sorry, y'all, my brain is kind of foggy today. So we got 6 out of 3.
6 out of 9. Those are the 3 that's left over. The 3 that didn't agree with it.
Okay. Okay,
So
so we
basically,
got
it's saying
six out
six
of
out of the 9 justices agreed with and sided with Trump.
Okay. Yeah, because I see that it's saying that they passed partials for certain state immigration laws partially, right? I'm just trying
Kind
to
of those
understand.
I haven't had a
I read
chance
it
to look
really
at it,
quick.
but from what I seen this morning is like they using Texas as kind of like a test bed, and anything that happens in California and Texas, eventually gets rolled out nationwide. But right now, Texas is the test bed for DACA and a couple other things they're trying to get rid of. So we can pay attention to what's going on in Texas, and that'll let us know what's going to happen for the rest of the country in the next year.
Okay, thanks. I just read it so quickly, but I okay. I understand now. Thanks.
Yes, y'all. So today, this afternoon, we're talking about the immigrants build the United States of America. Come up and give us y'all thought, take some rebuttals, or just conversate about the topic. Zaire, did you ever get a chance to go?
Oh, I didn't. So I was waiting patiently. So,
Oh, well, thank you for that. Zaire, what's your ethnicity again?
man, you ask me every day,
I
every time I
know.
come here.
I'm
Since you
sorry.
since you started, I was one of those people that when you started your
I
panel,
know.
even though you changed, now you show us your true color. So,
What?
uh, you know more like you used to be. Now you bias. You only have.
Oh, man.
If you don't want us African to come on your panel, so why
Listen,
why
hold
let us come and then
on.
don't want us to
Hold
talk?
on, Zaire.
We can
Hold
talk.
on,
You have like
buddy.
10 of your people.
Slow down, buddy. Listen, dude, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want to address the prompt?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Zaire.
yeah. You know, when it comes to if immigrants build America, I'm not gonna say they did. I'll say like 40% immigrant did it because I remember the Asian, the Chinese, they came here to build the railroad. So you're not gonna deny that there were some immigrants that came here and they have built this country. But I'm not gonna say 100% all were immigrants. Immigrants are different uh, ethnicity. They are Chinese, Asian, they're African, they're European. But I'm not gonna deny that some of the Black Americans they were here and built this country. But
Okay, well, thank you for
I
that.
have to acknowledge that they were Asian. They came here. They did the railroad. They did a lot of things.
No, they ain't
Nobody
do
can
nothing.
nobody can deny. If you go
They
to New
ain't do
York,
nothing.
you see if you go to New York, they have a
They
whole
Can I
didn't do
respond to
nothing.
that?
They didn't do
they have a
nothing.
whole. You
Hey,
see why
Can I speak on that
you
real
see
quick?
why I say you bias now.
no, I'm not.
You used to be
I'm
quiet
just
when
truthful.
African person
I'm
talk.
just
You'll be in
truthful.
the
I
middle. You'll
am,
be in
but
the
I ain't
middle
gonna.
though.
Zaire,
I'm not gonna sit here and let you lie. They didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but
Zaire,
when your FBA talk, they lie. You don't interrupt them. You let them
No,
talk
it's
for
not.
5 minutes.
No,
but
I'm saying. I'm
calm
telling
down,
you.
bro.
Go ahead, helicopter.
The Chinese built 700 miles of railroad. There's like 80,000 miles of railroad in America, and you're saying that the 700 miles that they built in one state, by the way, they didn't build them all over the country. They built them in California. So one state of railroads contributed to the entire 49 other states. 80,000 miles? Is that what you're trying to tell?
Hey, helicopter, your
Okay,
mic
can I respond? Can I respond?
underwater.
If they even build 1 or 2 miles, I know for sure you won't be able to walk 700 miles on your foot. So they did something here you would never do.
We
So you
wouldn't
can't
have
deny
to
the
walk
accomplishment.
barefoot. We got
You can't
cars.
deny you can't deny them. So
We
I'm
got
just saying
bikes.
they did something. They built
Yeah, they
700
did
miles.
something. They built what
700
they
miles.
built.
It's a lot. It'll take you hours to drive. Hours to drive. So you're not gonna deny the
Well,
accomplishment.
they built
You the
70
same people.
miles.
You the same people don't want other people to deny your accomplishment, but you want to deny other people accomplishment. It don't make sense, man.
What
Even
country
if
you
they,
come
even
But
if
from?
they,
I don't think you
even if
heard what I said. 70,000 miles. And you're talking about, oh, 700 is an accomplishment. 700. Those 700 could not exist, and we wouldn't miss it.
sir, they built the 700 miles. It's a long way to drive or to be in a train. It's a long way. You can't deny that. It take them probably years to build that thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I say walk 700 miles, you're not gonna be able to walk 700 miles. I mean, it's far. It's far. It takes you hours to drive 700 miles.
So the
Okay.
Underground Railroad, I'm saying those people walked.
Right.
Well, you were there. They walked 700 miles.
Yeah.
Do you even know how
Don't
700
y'all
miles
walk?
is?
Wait a
Do
minute.
you even know how
Don't
700 miles?
don't y'all be
Is
walking
he
and
is he
carrying on in y'all
dumb
country? Don't y'all be walking in y'all country?
with baskets on your head with no shoes? It would take you
Why
37
you
weeks to walk
I'm
700
sorry, I didn't mean
miles.
to
my
mute you. I was
microphone?
trying to mute myself.
Why are you muting my microphone? Why? If you don't want us to talk.
Just apologize. I said it was an accident. I was trying to mute myself.
I'm kind of wondering, is this an echo chamber or what? You guys don't want African to come here and talk. You just want to.
You know I hate
It's
that
just a
word,
bunch of
and it's not an
Africans up
echo
here.
chamber. Don't say that. You
It
talking
was
right
just
now.
No, they keep
right. It
muting
was
me. They keep
Africans
muting
up
my
here
microphone.
all
They keep
day.
muting my microphone
He
all the time.
apologized to you. Now go ahead and finish.
Like I said, I give you props. Some of African American build this country. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I know that. But the old generation, the ancestors. But I'm not talking about those some people here. They think they have money more than African people. They didn't do nothing. They didn't build nothing. Those people on the panel, they did build nothing. Your ancestors, they did.
What did
They did.
Africans build?
Have you had a chance to go to Africa? We
What
most of
did
those countries,
I don't want to go to no dirty
most of
Africa,
those
but what
countries
did
are
Africans
most of those countries are less than 60 years old.
build? What did Africans build?
Most of those countries are less than 60
What
years
did
old.
Africans
And like I
build?
say, get your passport, go to Africa,
I
and you
have a
see yourself.
passport. I
But
have
you
a
don't
passport,
travel. You
but
don't
what
travel. Go
what
there and
did
you'll see.
Africa build?
In your mind, you think
What did
1.2 billion
Africa
people from
build?
Africa, they reside in America. The
What did
majority, the
Africa
majority
build?
of Africans, they still live in Africa. So if they still live in
What
Africa,
did
they live,
Africa build? What
like I
did
said,
Africa build?
have you ever chance to travel? Have you ever chance to go
I
Africa?
have a passport, dear.
Okay, but have you ever
I'm
go
an
Africa? Have
RN.
you ever go
I'm
to
not
South Africa?
uneducated.
Have you ever
But
go to
my
South Africa? Have you
question,
ever go
answer the
to
question.
Congo? Have you ever
What
traveled?
did Africa build?
Like I said,
What did Africa
I'm not
build?
gonna explain to you what we
What
built
did
because you never had
Africa
a chance.
build?
You never had a
You're
chance to
taking the
travel.
side of the
You never
Asians that's
had
over there
a
taking
chance to
the,
travel, my friend.
the same
If
people
you
that you're
travel, you
defending
will know.
are over there taking your natural resources from your people right now. What did Africa build?
Who I'm defending? I'm not defending
What
anybody.
did
I just
you're
told you
saying
that
the Asians built the Asians is over there taking y'all gold right now. What did Africa build?
the Americans are there too. They're taking
I
our gold.
digress.
So
Shut up.
what's the difference? What's the
Shut
difference?
America's paying you for your gold. And let me tell you something about those Chinese.
They are
Those
not
Chinese
paying nobody.
they were paid. They were paid contractors. That is totally different. They were paid contractors to come over here and help our people with the railroads. And while you're talking about we didn't do anything, those were our ancestors. Our blood is their vein is running through our blood. Okay, not yours and not none of your comrades. So when you go home, when you build up Africa, then come back and talk to us. Until then, you don't have a damn thing to say about what immigrants did what. And stop calling Miss Love biased because she won't let y'all get up here and lie on her people.
I think you just
Same
started
way on
coming on
your
the panel. You
platform.
don't know. You don't.
Excuse me. Same way on your platforms. When we come to your platform, y'all won't let us get a word out. Y'all up there Akata-ing and having a damn Akata party. So please don't come over here because she is very nice to y'all, much nicer than we would want her to be, but we respect her and her choices, okay? Don't come up here coming for her at all.
I'm not coming. I'm
You
not. I
lied.
respect
You
me.
sat
I
up
mean,
here.
I
You
respect
lied
her.
and said that she don't let Africans talk. It's been Africans up here for hours.
Yeah, but they're here. You always
Yeah. So
got
stop
the mic.
lying.
They
That's
can
all
talk. You
y'all
got the
do.
mic. You
Why
guys
do
got
y'all
the mic.
lie so much? Stop lying. Don't lie and say she don't let Africans come up here.
The mic. You guys want to have this the last say all the time. You guys don't
No,
want people to
no,
talk.
no. You're just
Yeah.
mad because we call your bullshit out. Okay? Well, you're mad. Didn't no immigrants build this country, and you know damn well they
Did
didn't.
you guys
So
just
you
say? Did
need
you
to go.
just say?
What
I
you
said
need to
that
do,
American build this
you
country.
need to
Black
go build
American build this
Africa,
country. Did you
sir.
just say that? Did you just say
You
that? I
need to
said
go
that.
build Africa, sir. You
I
tried to throw
said
the
you guys
Chinese in
build
there.
the
The
country
Chinese were
80% or
paid,
70.
hired. Excuse me. The Chinese were paid hired contractors. They did not build anything. Our people was already building railroads and they hired them to come over and do the little bit they did in California. So don't try to give our history to them because they came and did a job they were paid for. It's totally different, sir. We built this country whether y'all like it or not, and that is what it is. Y'all need to go home and build your damn countries.
Like you think like we don't have a railroad, we don't have a build our country. Yeah, that's what I say.
Let me
You gotta
ask
have a
you a
passport.
question. Let me ask
You
you
gotta have a
something.
passport to travel.
I
Okay,
can't.
we gotta get to revolutionary.
I was just gonna ask him
Okay,
one
go
question.
ahead, boo. I mean,
Why do
American.
Africans feel like they have the right to claim some people that they sold? Like if you sold them, once you sell something and someone walks away with it, it no longer belongs to you. So why do you guys feel like you have a claim to the people that you sent over here?
Uh, were you there when those people were sold? Were you there, or did you see a manifest that said that these people were sold, or you just heard people talking that we were sold, they were sold, they were sold? It's just like the way you believe in religion. You were not there, but you believe
Not
everything
gonna
in the book,
answer my
right?
question. All right.
Okay.
What you saying? They ain't sell no slaves? Is that here?
Like I said, if it's 100%,
Answer the
I think.
question.
Let me speak, man. I'm not interrupting you. Let me speak. I'm not saying the whole trade everybody was sold, but all
Okay,
I'm
did
saying there were
Africans participate in the
some
transatlantic
some
slave?
some were sold, some were the majority they were not. They were captured.
Okay, but
They
they
were
did participate, right? So we can move on to revolutionary.
yes, some of the
Okay, some of
kingdom,
them
yeah, some
did.
of the
We
kingdom
know
did.
that. We know that. All right, go ahead, revolutionary.
Thank you for having me up, love. I appreciate it. Peace to everybody. And
Hey.
Zaire, I'm gonna just go in real quick.
But wait, first, can you address the prompt real quick?
Oh
Yes,
yes,
no.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was gonna direct that no immigrants did not build the United
Okay.
States. Um, and one of the key things about what the gentleman said, helicopter, what he was telling you, as well as things other people on the panel has told you, you looking at the fact that 700 miles is a long way, but 700 miles from 70,000, isn't that just 1%? Somebody correct me if my math is wrong, but I think that's just 1% of what got done for the railroads. However, even the explorers talked about this being the land of many cities. And when they got here, the cities were vast, and we even had manicured countrysides throughout this nation. Everything here was already built. The towns, the infrastructure, all kinds of buildings were already here when those explorers came over here. And that's what made them fall so in love and get so enchanted, and where to get stories for the city of El Dorado and things like that comes from. But besides all of that, They said, the other dude earlier said that they discovered Chicago. How you gonna discover something that was already an Indian city? The American Indians, it was Sikawa was the original name of Sikawa, and that's Sikaa So all of this stuff was already here. All they did was change the name and slap on a coat of paint, and then they say they built something. Just because they came here during the course of the Irish potato famine and the Industrial Revolution, and that didn't happen until the late 1800s to the 1900s. We already had hundreds of cities that were Black Wall Streets all over this country by then.
Can I jump in for a moment?
Yep.
I have a question, Zaire, for you.
Oh, wait a minute, Queen. It's revolution time.
Oh, I thought he
Let's get.
stopped. I'm sorry.
I
My
just I
bad.
Yeah,
just
no,
went
it's
ahead and landed.
revolutionary.
She good. I just
I know,
landed.
but we got. It's still your turn. We got to see if anybody want to rebuttal,
Oh
and if
yes,
not,
ma'am.
we
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
move to Tamika. Anybody got something to
I thought
say?
he was talking about talking to me, and
No, he was talking
yeah,
to.
asking, he was talking to me, and you brought some pseudoscience that I don't believe in. There is no proof that.
It's history, not
No, it's
pseudoscience.
not history. It's not history. That's history that you made, FBA made. So it's not proven. If it's
It's
proven, I
American
will.
history. It's American
Let me
history.
finish.
They don't teach American history in
I
Africa.
study. They teach American history in Africa,
It's
and I know you
American
never.
Hold
history.
on,
I
Queen.
know you never had a chance to go to school. So they teach
Let him
American
and
history in Africa.
revolutionary do this.
And I also had some American history in America and here in school. So, like I said, the day I will see the proof that we're a bunch of black in America before this white tea came, I will, listen and abide by that. But as for now, I never see any proof. So you can just bring, and I know you guys
All
like
right,
to
land
say,
your
oh, we
plane.
were here first, now you're Indian. If you're Indian and you see crying for reparations, if you're
Lord.
Indian, I thought you already got your reparations, so
Okay,
you're not
thank
Indian,
you.
you're Native American.
Revolutionary, you want your final say?
Yes, ma'am. For
Go ahead.
one, you don't know anything about Indians, and reparations isn't necessarily connected with
Hold
Indians,
on, Queen. No, go ahead, revolutionary.
except for the fact that we are them same people. Now, the other than that, I got Hernando. You talk about pseudo, but this is Hernando de Soto. He traveled through what is now the southeastern United States between 1539 and 1543. He encountered numerous chiefdoms. Chiefdoms. That means kingdoms. Large towns, public plazas, earthen pyramid mounds, defensive walls, organized governments, and extensive agriculture. This was in 1539. Then we got the Cahokia Mounds of North America's largest sites of the different collections of mounds that's in the world. We have all types of Vicente, not Vicente, but Verrazano. Verrazano came and he talked about all of the different vast coastlines that he saw people on that ranged in different colors of hues of copper. And then on top of that, when he got to the inland, he met the Lenape people who greeted him and guided his boat to shore. And they had vast cities and stores set up for food, where we had miles of road crops for miles around the city center. We were already developed when they got here.
All right, thank you, revolutionary. Go ahead, Queen. You wanted to say something to Zaire?
Yes, I did. I want first let me respond to your insinuation that I am uneducated. First of all, I have a BA in science from Malcolm X in Chicago. The second thing is that when you talk about Africans building here during the transatlantic slave trade, those Africans that made it over and were put onto plantations, were sold and put onto plantations. Who do you think those Africans were put in the hands of? They were put in the hands of the people that were already enslaved, that were already here, who taught them the brick masonry, taught them all of the skills that they learned. So my point is that you guys came over here in small amounts. The majority of us that were already here were the ones who taught those Africans the trades and the skills that they have. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Tamika?
Hello, everybody.
Hey. You want to address the
Um,
club?
yes, ma'am. Did immigrants build the U.S.? No, ma'am. In fact, the enslaved people, not only did we build this place, we were in charge of, we were the ones who had to actually clear the forest out, get all the trees out of the way. We're the ones that had to drain all of the swamps. We were the architects, the engineers, the builders. And as far as, can y'all hear me? Hello?
And
Yeah.
Oh, as far as that goes with
We're
the
gonna be wrapping it up too, y'all, after Tamika, after we have our open discussion and everything. Go ahead, Tamika.
okay, with the railroads, enslaved men, women, and children were involved building the railroads. We had to carry heavy iron. We were in charge of doing the maintenance. They said that historians estimate that it was more man hours put in on building the railroads than the whole architectural thing that we were doing. So we built this place. You need to learn your history because this is us.
Okay, y'all got something y'all want to say? Anybody? Okay then. Well, maybe we'll see y'all later on this evening. Thanks for all the gifts. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat on YouTube. Shout out to my amazing mods, the amazing panelists. See y'all later. Did y'all hear me?
I did.
yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Okay. All right. See y'all. We might come back tonight.
Take care,
Okay.
love. Take care.
Thank
All
you,
right.
y'all.
Peace.